Well, it's all leading up to this. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Game 2 of the Silver Gauntlets Challenge Cup Finals. This one could be for all the marbles. West0pher is ahead by one game, and, well, if he wins today, he's taking home the championship. If prieR wins today, we're going for round 3. I'm Tobias. With me on commentary today is Benjamin and Dastar. Folks, how are you doing?
Doing wonderful. You know, as on one hand, you love to see this coming to an end, but on the other hand, we do love extra content.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, it's obviously completely neutral. I just want some damn good Zoota. There is a little bit of me that wants the game 3, though. I won't lie.
Wait, jump in real quick because in 90 seconds our prediction closes about where we're dropping today. So if you got some points to spend, this is it. This is the end of the tournament. This at most one more game. Drop your points in. Let's see how big we can make this.
And also, I casually dropped 100,000 channel points into this prediction, so if you want some of those, now's your chance to get a bet against me. No chuckles, I still have about 300,000 channel points in reserve. And the race has started over in the race room, so we are about to drop, and we are in... Yeah, there go my channel points! We are starting in Kakariko from the gate. And we are doing chickens straight away. Hope you're doing well, Dastar.
Is this double chickens?
This is double chickens right
Tobias,
on Restream.
Tobias, you know I've said many times, as soon as... If you have a chicken's like under 10 minutes, that makes sense. You got plenty of time to make that time back later when it's inevitably nothing.
And also...
I mean, yes, this is a... Go ahead.
Okay, well, even if it's nothing, routing in chickens this early is actually good because it allows you to do a bunch of checks while you're also doing chickens that you might otherwise do in your first adult phase in Kakariko.
I am 1,000% on board with that idea. No, if you're gonna do it right now, and they're doing it. So I'm not gonna complain as much.
I think that is about the perfect spawn point for to start with chickens. To be honest, like,
yeah,
I don't think you could get a better spawn point if you want a chicken start.
We got a new prediction up for Child or Warp Song on Ocarina of Time. We have 15 minutes until it closes, but we'll probably close early if someone finds a hint.
That's the point, yeah. I mean, if we want to be here for a long time, not a good time, there are 2 songs that might make that happen.
Yeah.
And that would be Zelda's Lullaby or Nocturne of Shadows, which immediately tells us that this is all dungeons. So let's see.
I was just gonna say, by the way, TJ, I think you misheard. I think Tobias said a bunch of chicks, not a bunch of checks.
No checks, but Forest Temple's foolish. That is the good info.
My pun doesn't work.
Well, then when it's inevitably required, it's just going to be more nap time.
That is true.
And, I mean, to be fair, I do need a nap. I'm not going to complain that much.
Well, I mean, I have the rest of the week off, so...
Nice.
Let's bring it on.
Alright. Who's going to be first to finish the chickens? I think prieR looks like they're closer to finishing.
I think prieR might just have this.
The all-important chicken race, less than 3 minutes.
Never mind, West0pher doing a quick upset, and it's, well, at least it's a heart container.
I'm just going to drop a quick I told you so and move right along.
It is still a 2-minute time investment for one single check, but if you're gonna do it, doing it this early makes sense. Yep. You're hiking across Kakariko anyway.
And in CSMC, where you're not going to be picking up small chests, extra health, you know, handy.
That's a good reminder. Hey, chat, remember to turn on your CSMC brain again. And we've got Divergence, Field versus Graveyard.
I think West0pher might be up to, well, is heading towards the ranch for now, but is going to give us a quick, our first song check.
Okay, nothing on Graveyard Ledge.
Nope, and prieR is back into Kakariko with a safe quit.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
Go up just that you're right at the door, just back walk through the mountain.
Well, He'll be
Alright.
walking up the mountain when he comes.
Well, all I know is that West0pher is really feeling the chickens early game here, because now we're at chickens version 2.
Yep,
Well, gotta
except
get some money
we are
first.
poor, so let's grab some. It's steal the money that we are going to pay right back to Talon for playing this stupid chicken game.
He doesn't need it. That is correct. It's not automatically. Oh, shot.
Come on, be brave. Let's go to the Great Deku Tree.
Nah.
Oh, I've also heard that
Chance.
if you fail this minigame, it only costs 5 rupees to do again. I'm not going to tell you how I know that.
Well, that's good to know, I guess.
Could it
Never
possibly,
had to know that before, but you know.
Could it possibly be because you failed it once?
Look, no comment.
That is defamation.
Oh!
That's an important chickens check, though.
First major item of the seed is strength on Talon's chickens, excuse me, in the ranch.
Yup.
I mean, I again, it's been like decades since I played this game, so I don't even know if I succeeded when I played it. So I'm in the same boat with you there, Benji. All right, and the song is
Survey says Sun Song.
Suns.
Good early song to get, to be honest.
Oh yeah, helps with that
Yeah.
early routing.
Yeah, when you've got no idea if it's going to be a skull seed as well, having the Sun Song is very useful.
They're already starting the cursing. Let's go.
I mean,
love it.
Oh my god, Ventinor. I am very glad that, you know, you can't actually curse this seed, and the random number generator has already made all those decisions, but let's see how much of that bad karma comes true, actually. Nothing in the silo, certainly, and West0pher straight away using Sunsong to get back to the entrance, so it looks like we're seeing a Valley to Lake play next from him.
And prieR is right behind West0pher, hitting the ranch, getting that strength, and getting that song right after. West
I
is...
think he's going to pick up the skull on the back here, yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense, when you already make it night, you might as well.
It makes sense to check 10, at least get the 10. Even with literally
10's
0 hints so far.
Oh,
Yeah,
Baby
10's
Shark
never
50.
hinted anyway.
50 skulls can be first hook. We had that happen before.
Oh yeah, that was that seed, wasn't it?
That was that seed.
Oh boy.
What was that seed?
That was that seed when we had a path to somewhere. I'm not sure what it was. I think to Phantom Ganon. In Hyrule Field, and the only item we got in Hyrule Field was a bottle. You know what the bottle was
bugs.
for?
Yeah.
Exactly. For bugs. For
Oh
soil
my
pit
God.
skulls. 53
That
skulls
is-
in Logic.
That was a thing. That was very much a thing. And look,
Look.
I'll be real. As much as I like commentating on chaos and making dumb shit happen, that is not one I'm really happy to see again. If we're good with
No, that was quite unkind to our runners.
That was exceptional.
West0pher, meanwhile, heading over to Kokiri Forest instead of the Valley play.
Looks like we're heading the grocery store here with one room with a lot of stuff that you're gonna need at one time. Well, guess
Still
they're checking.
nighttime, so there's some skulls as well.
Oh yeah, that's quite fortunate routing, actually. 5 skulls. And off to check what's in the sword chest.
So I'm currently doing my first ever rando playthrough. You'll never guess what was in the Kokiri sword chest.
Was it
Kokiri
Kokiri's sword?
Of course, it was the Kokiri sword.
Yep.
Well,
Is this even randomized?
Well, it might not be, depending on your rando settings, because Kokiri sword isn't by default a randomized check.
Wait, really?
Yeah, or rather, you can make it not be randomized. Let's put it that way.
Huh, okay.
Depends on the
That's
preset. Yes, this is closed forest. These are S5 settings.
Yeah, so closed forest, closed Deku. Pretty much everything that's closed, that can be closed, is closed.
Okay. Looks like prieR is following West0pher out to the forest. Did hesitate there for a second while I think they figured it out, but they are right behind him.
Yeah, interesting choice. I I probably would have gone just by routine, gone towards
Mido's
the
got
valley here.
something.
Mido's got a big chest. Let's see what it is. So far, vanilla Mido's house. 2 blue rupees. That's not vanilla.
Oh.
Din's
Oh.
fire.
But this is a forest. You could just burn the entire forest. Why are you keeping that, Mido?
I mean, it's in a
keep that here.
chest. It's fine. No one will open it.
I just hope he doesn't have magic. I mean,
Yeah,
Virgil, I'm kind of come to terms with that one. I'm just happy to see the toilet at this point.
Yeah.
Now, no one has seen a friggin' hint yet, so technically my dream isn't that gone.
Well, we had exactly 1 hint so far, and West0pher is about to show us another, which is River and Water Temple Deku Seeds. So River Chest in water is dead.
I'll be real if that
Iron
actually
Boots
was,
DLC.
always. But I'll be real if that actually was the Sunken Silver Rupees hint, I would have flipped my, I would have lost it.
Well,
All right, 5 hearts, starting off real nice here.
yep, healthy seed for a CSMC seed.
Death Mountain Trail,
is full.
foolish.
Well, good to know.
That's not bad.
And that's
Nice
a wallet.
Hmm.
Hey kid, can I have all your cash and give you an empty wallet instead?
That actually, I'm starting to get a little bit worried here, because I know that
It'll be
recently
fine.
on recent seeds that I've calmed, bottles have been a premium, and now that I'm seeing
yeah.
that there's a wallet here, oh boy. prieR checked the wall on DMT. That's it, and then he got
Yeah.
out.
prieR poked around there a bit, but didn't do too much.
Oh, I'm assuming they also saw what's on top of DC, right? would
I
assume
think
so.
yes.
Yeah. You
A minute
right.
or 2 of time loss, yeah.
Well, we'll see how that ends up in the long run. We're barely 10 minutes in. We've got
Yeah,
an
this early
Ocarina-
on, it's
Go ahead.
it's so feasible to make that time up.
That was a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take 20 bucks. Alright.
Look, I'd like it for my friends to give me 20 bucks too.
On occasion, yes.
I mean, technically, you did, Tobias, when you gave me that sub.
No comment.
Alright, looks like we got 4.5 minutes left on the bet. It is 4-1 odds right now.
Those are incredible odds.
I'm trying to decide if I want to
oh.
bet or if I want to not.
I mean, I'll be honest. As much as I like Chuckles, I have absolutely bet against Chuckles here.
Well, I mean, considering that Chuckles basically spent my channel points here,
You gonna try and get him back?
yeah, have to.
Do it. Alright, we're heading up to the meadow. Here come some hints. And a song.
You know what? I should probably wait until we see those hints with
Yeah,
bumpers.
that's why I was calling it out.
And that is a horse.
Of course.
Of course.
Bigger
on
on
his
dead.
Oh, I like Big Goron. Just think
And
he's just a nice
he-
bloke.
Oh, he's a good guy. He just doesn't really have much useful stuff for us usually.
Thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub, Minerva Mage.
That's not brand new. That's 2 months.
That's basically brand new.
Okay, I guess. But anyway, yes, thank you, definitely. Hey, Forest Temple's still
There's
foolish.
Yep.
Market also foolish.
Oh no, no TCG.
No treasure chest game, no bowling today.
Oh.
What even is this? I'm sorry, this seat is invalid. We're gonna have to roll a new one.
Yeah,
No Richard the dog.
Randobot's help is hating us today.
Alright, we
But-
know all our 3 foolishes at this point.
But
That is
do you,
true.
But do you know what foolish hints we haven't seen, and we're not going to see? Anything related to Domain, Fountain, and Ice Cavern.
Oh,
We have not
that
seen
is
it.
true. I feel like
Oh, that is good.
I feel like we always see those. We've not seen. It means we won't have a Wasteland foolish hint. Outside Ganon's castle and Hyrule Castle, not foolish either. which you're annoyed when they come up as a foolish check because it's only one check. But when they don't come up, it's just in the back of your mind that I might have to check this.
Now, Wes definitely saw that market hint, so probably going to get the Skull and Hyrule 1 hint and then probably go adult.
Probably, yeah. Well, we don't need to go market in any case, and not much else to do as a child at the moment. We're probably about to see our medallions here. Maybe grab some cash just to fill up the wallet.
There's always also getting paid. Everyone likes getting paid.
True that.
Alright. I bet on Warp Song. I'm in.
Alright, I'm gonna go for Child Song then.
Of course, please gamble your very valuable channel points responsibly.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't meme at all with betting 69.69.
Nice.
Nice.
I always bet 420, to be fair.
Nice. Alright, we're buying a shield.
You're participating as a moderator. Yes, I know. Alright, here we go.
Right, Tobias, I am still not used to that freaking prompt every time.
Same here. Right, West0pher went and bought a shield. Not much else to do in the market today.
Yo, called it. Get the skull and the hint. And let's see. prieR's doing Lake. Oh shoot, Kirby's right. Don't forget to leave your cookies out tonight for Snoop Dogg.
Frox2 is dead.
Nice.
I think West, is he going for
He might.
Hyrule 2?
Yeah, he is probably going for Castle 2 at this point. Waiting for time of day to be just right. Makes the guards almost blind.
Doesn't look like Valley to me, Virgil. Looks like a lot more lake than Valley.
That's a curious play.
Oh, open grotto probably. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and here's Castle 2.
Skullmass is dead. That is
Okay.
useful information.
Spirit Temple Path to Morpha.
Oh dear. That's open grotto, right? And there's Frox2.
Ooh!
That's not logical explosives, but it is explosives. That's gonna allow prieR to immediately check something else here. And it's a 20 pack as well. That's...
Wow.
That
That
was
is...
a big
It's not as
payout.
good as finding a bomb bag,
That
but
just
it's
turned...
nearly as good.
Yeah, that just turned from a curious play to a really, really big play for
All right.
prieR. Frox2 still dead. Ice Cavern, Bongo Bongo. Here we go.
Ice!
Rush Ice.
Magic!
With a reason.
Magic! Woof!
Oh my goodness. That's out of logic for now. Kakariko
Kakariko
Path Evolve.
What the hell is happening?
And finally, Ice Cavern still Path to Bongo Bongo.
So both of those are at the Temple of Time.
Both of those Temple
Yep.
of Time.
Wow.
Just reinforcing that, yeah, you have to rush ice. Baseball so far,
Nothing.
don't know what's in there. We just
haven't
know
found
that it
anything.
leads to BenjyRees. Yeah.
I mean, I think I am justified in posting, you know, the emote.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely post that emote here. It's 100% required. They've seen the hint. It's gonna happen. 30 is dead.
30's dead.
But wow, that open grotto.
That was a big play for prieR. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, we know Water,
It's
Shadow,
not because
and
the
Fire
ice
are
arrows are
medallions.
nice, nothing, is it?
Oh. Let's see. Deku.
Here we go. Deku.
Water. Fire. Spirit. Shadow. Deku, Water, Fire, Spirit, Shadow.
Wow.
That's a medallion layout.
Yeah.
So we have two child dungeons that are stones. That'll be DC and Jabu.
And the other one will be forest, which we know is foolish, so we don't have to dip in there. Unless, of course...
Unless...
Unless... Here we go.
That's not a... That's please not an expectant unless. I
We'll
would like
see.
nothing more for the runners than to not be all dungeons.
I'm okay with it if we see a hint about it soon.
Yeah, nothing worse than finding out it's all dungeons after 2 hours because the
Exactly.
hint for what is on OOT is just nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
I think that's generally the way with most of these checks, these hints. Like the earlier you find out, the better, because it means you can adapt your routing more speedily.
All right, Valley Ledge.
Looks like Pre is done with opening small chests at this point. Has found 3 heart containers. Not a single heart piece, if I recall correctly, or at most 1.
I think
And
one from
is
a
it-
grotto.
At 6 hearts and has 20 bomb shoes. He is probably going to be done opening small chests.
6 hearts, shoes, and magic at less than 20 minutes into the seed here.
And there's a plank of wood from Rufio.
Yep. And here's Wes getting that grotto he skipped.
Was this the forest temple hint?
Wait, what forest temple hint?
Slingshot. Yeah, that was a forest
The
temple.
foolish.
Foolish.
Oh. What was the... looks like we didn't get some of the hints recorded. Where was the open grotto hint? What was the open grotto hint again? Frogs 2?
I think that was our 30 Skulls is dead hint. In any case, King Zora is dead. We are not unfreezing the king today.
We're going to go into the ice cavern, get the blue fire, and then just leave him there.
That's the big wallet in the windmill. I am getting concerned. That is 2 sphere 0 wallets.
With that being
technically
part
sphere
of
one if
Alvadia
it's-
as
if
well.
The Runia's Dance really reveals the lens of truth?
What?
What? That's interesting.
Oh right, we're not in a league right now, so we don't have that.
Indeed.
No, with no lens game either, because
Aw.
Market's
Yeah,
foolish.
so that is you can basically check that off. We're not seeing the Runia Dance today.
Serenade's nothing.
What was the... Did West0pher not check the storms check?
Sora Tunic
He doesn't have storms.
with what
No, I mean-
storm?
No, I mean, open.
Yeah,
Don't you just get a song by taking out your Ocarina?
Yeah, it was Serenade.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So far, all we've got in this path to Volvagia Kakariko village is a wallet and a Zora tunic. Which, a little bit concerning.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning.
That sounds like there might be something on 10 or 20 skulls.
Just a bit.
And it wouldn't be 40 or 50 because those are directly hinted and thus won't be hinted paths because you never get the same check directly hinted twice.
I'm also gonna in before someone shows up late and says they should just do chickens.
Already done. That being said, you know what it also could be, and I don't want to speak this into existence, but I want to make the possibility clear. Hammer
Okay.
in Shadow Temple and Nocturne on Burning Cack.
I love it.
I don't.
I
I
hate
really
it.
don't.
What locks burning cack? Water, fire, and spirit. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, so it can't be.
It can't be that
Yeah.
because of hammer.
Oh yeah, all right. Dang.
Nice try, Tobias.
I tried.
But it
I
could be
failed.
Kokiri sword.
Yes, Minerva, correct. We had both players start the seed with chickens at less than 2 or 3 minutes in.
0 seconds in, they basically walked straight into
when they
Kakariko with the
finished.
chicken.
When they finished it, man. Come on.
Okay, fair.
Give me some credit.
Yeah, that you spawned at Kakariko village, entering from Death Mountain Trail, like theirs. You've just seen with prieR.
False.
So the chicken's
Sorry,
right there. Why not?
Scale.
I was yelling at Purple. Sorry, I thought you were done talking, and I was trying to tell him no, because KZ was hinted already. Nice scale.
Scale from Dompe. So we didn't. I think we already took a peek at what Rudo's letter is, and that wasn't anything useful. So that scale gives us, logical access to Zora's River.
Alright, here's second Rufio of the day.
Except this time as child.
Oh, at least it's useful as a child. Wait, no, it's not. He's already got one. Ha!
Ooh, big
That's
chest.
the biggie.
Uh-oh.
Sunsung Grave has Iron Boots.
Feel like you might need those.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you might.
You'll see. It's fine. It's fine.
Also, I think this pretty much confirms that there's a hookshot in the Spirit Temple. Or at least something leading to it.
That's fair.
Oh, prieR filling up his wallet. Old man dug up a 200 rupee thing.
Okay. Alright. We got song chain.
Yup. Minuet a forest. Logical access to Sacred Forest Meadow as an adult.
Which, hopefully, we don't need.
That is true. That looks like a rupee
But it does at
in the
least...
crater wall.
Yeah, we'll at least give us another song.
And
West
get burned. Oh.
Nope. Getting that song.
Like, I'm so bad at checking what's on the top of the
I did.
volcano, especially from that
I really
side.
did not see that. And that is Zelda's Lullaby. Oh dear.
So I guess, since I got baited and he didn't actually get burned, I guess you could say that I just got roasted on that one.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it was a bit of a stretch, sorry. Alright, well, we got ZL at least. That's important.
So something to keep in mind. We bet on Child Song or Warp Song
Worth 3 each.
on the Ocarina of Time. We are 3 each. This is still 50-50 odds for that.
And well, good news is the bet almost actually agrees with that. 55-45 in the odds right now.
West is just getting the adult spawn there as well, and it's in Kokiri Forest.
Very nice. That's 7 skulls for prieR already, which is nice. They're definitely looking to see what's at 10, especially after that Kakariko hint.
Oh yeah.
And now they're checking the Redead Grotto, which makes sense with that Kakariko path.
Yeah, you wanna check out every single thing that's available in Kakariko, logical or not. Especially because
stack.
that's a big chest.
And especially with that stack of chews. Oh boy.
Oh boy, that could very well be it.
So where the hell was that logical bomb bag supposed to be is the real question.
Oh yes, I forgot that we're not supposed to be doing all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably gonna find it somewhere. I have no clue. We have a strength, so it could very well be sitting in Dodongo's cavern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take away that we found a wallet and a shirt in Kakariko and just put bow in the path section.
Yeah, so if bow is our path to Volvagia, that means Fire Temple is bow locked, and we're at least going up to mid-fire.
West is already going back to Child. Oh. prieR... Oh, gonna check the, Nope, not checking Field Boulder.
prieR is probably done being a child, while West is done being an adult.
Also, mood.
Yes.
Yep.
And Saria's check is... Oh wait, I guess they already got it?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
That was the
It
bonus.
was it was a horse.
Right. I'm totally paying attention, I promise.
It's all right. Been a long day.
Yes, it has, and it's not 2:30 in the afternoon where I am.
I was gonna say, Dastar is in the United States. He still has his day ahead of him.
It's still over half a day. It's fine.
It's whatever. Alright, where are we going now for West?
So, Chloe, it depends on the key layout. So if you have enough keys to progress to the other side of that bowlock room, you can indeed just get the bowlock chest by jumping over the gate or the fence, and that is in logic.
What were the Pyro 1 and 2 hints? Do we not remember?
I don't recall,
Nope.
no.
Cool. Oh, Skull Mask was hinted dead, right?
Yep.
Skullmask is definitely dead.
As is just confirmed by West0pher at the top of Zora's River. So West0pher kind of following the logic here and remembering that he now has a scale to access Zora's River, so he does.
Yeah, he's going to go downriver and get all these checks on the way.
Almost had the high five if prieR had just gotten to the temple a little bit earlier. Or West0pher had delayed a little bit. We getting beans on west side here, I think? Probably.
We have the cash for them, we might as well.
Yeah, what are your hard beanlog checked? It's just the top of the arch, isn't it? But it's always good to have it just in case.
Well, we still don't have a hookshot, so we probably also want to keep a pot of beans in reserve for Lake.
Ooh, good point.
So here's my question. You think prieR's gonna go do Adult Goron City, possibly Dodongo's Cavern here? With those chews?
I think he very well might be. Oh, West0pher found something interesting.
What? What do you find?
I have no clue, but he's deeming it important enough to... Oh, that's strange too.
That's actually Silver Gauntlets. Can we
Yeah,
get a title drop?
we can.
Roll credits.
Those were gloves.
And with that, like, I'm not saying it swung in West0pher's favor again, but that is an important bit of information that prieR does not have so far.
I don't think that's going to be that big of a swing, considering that when he does, I mean, it's only a swing if prieR just simply does not go river.
True. Trail is still dead.
It's the boulder.
Boulder of Destiny has confirmed that to us.
We getting a horse? Are we going to HBA already?
Oh, big chest in Zora's River is...
The banana
Cover.
shoes!
We have shoe percent. Water Temple path to Twin Rova. In River Open Grotto as well.
So, hang on a minute. Spirit Temple is path to Morpher. Water Temple is path to Twin Rover. I hope you like
Orgy
double
is
dipping.
Requiem. I get my channel points back. No, wait, shit, I don't.
I do! Eat shit, Tobias!
Hoo boy, I'm gonna stop betting for now. I've lost about half my channel points today.
I would also like to point out I have tripled my points today in these two bets. Oh man.
So, Requiem might, well, necessitate hard, logical all dungeons, or hard all dungeons, depending on that layout of the Spirit Temple.
Really depends. There's
really does,
two
yeah.
possible checks that could be keys in Adult Spirit, but if those aren't, well, you're getting all those dungeons done, including Foolish Stone Forest.
Wes is planting the bean there in the crater,
I mean,
so
yeah,
maybe there is something on the top of that. I'm
prieR
with you,
just
Baby
peeked
Shark.
that
I
as
think
well.
that might be a bomb bag.
Looked like that. Looked like prieR was interested in that as well. So
Alright, and now prieR is caught up on songs with the exception of picking up that Serenade in the Windmill, but I can't imagine it'll be that much longer before he goes there. In fact, that's 9 skulls. He's probably going to go back and turn in 10 shortly.
yeah, would make sense. We don't have a hookshot to get number 10 yet, so
I'm sure he can find a way.
and here's West0pher setting up prieR.
Wait, we missed Water Path to Twin Rova, apparently?
Yeah, that was in Zora's River Grotto.
Yeah, I see that. I totally missed it. Oh, he's going... What? Oh, it's checking. Okay.
Hold that out very loudly, but you know.
You know I don't. I heard,
Chat shows how much my co-commentators listen to me.
Oh, listen.
I listen
Sort of.
sometimes.
Yeah, you just ignore me.
I mean, yeah. What's your point?
I mean, fair.
Called out by Chuckles. Damn. Here, I thought I could get away with it. Anyway. Oh, double magic!
Double magic.
And that is Bomb-Locked Magic.
Let's see, that's what's Bomb Grotto.
Someone remember what our first magic was? Because,
It was Open Grotto, I think.
Yeah, it was Field Open
Oh
Grotto.
yeah.
Because we were talking about
Wait,
how
Open Grotto was bomb juice.
Oh, it was in the.
Bomb Grotto. By the
Yeah.
Oh,
lake
yeah.
entrance.
Hyrule Field Bombable Grotto. That's true. Frogs in a Storm is Red Rupee. Frogs 1 is dead.
Nice.
We are not seeing frogs at all today.
The frog was seed. Do we not have a thing for that?
Probably not in our template, but you can just write frogs 1.
Yep. But I'm done.
So it's fitting that we're just past Easter, because you know what we're not seeing in this seed? Anything that goes ribbit.
I don't get it.
Ribbit, rabbit.
I get it.
Oh, that's what should have happened. They should have both started with the bunny hood. Rowex got it.
Yes, that was a stretch, I admit it.
I don't even get the joke.
Well, it's like ribbit. It sounds like rabbit.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Right, that's the joke.
That
Sure.
was the joke.
I liked it.
I tried.
So I want to point. So West missed jumping up the chain, got thrown into the river, and then had to wait for the drawbridge to open up again.
I had to play Sunsong for the drawbridge to open back up again.
Yikes!
Alright,
Alright.
prieR
Maze
peeking
check.
first to see what's in the maze. I can never see that, especially not on Restream.
Same.
Seems
Oh.
to be interested though.
That's a biggie.
Big chest on the right side of the maze, as well as some cash. What
30
was
dead.
that? That was a 30.
Yeah,
dead.
we knew
Okay.
30 was dead.
And
No.
first bottle acquired. We can rush ice.
That's what I was afraid of.
What do you mean
Why?
afraid of?
Hear me out. We found 2 wallets really early. We found a t-shirt really early. We haven't found a hook shot. We haven't found a boomerang. And we haven't found Rudo's letter. Plus, 40 and 50 are still alive. I'm just saying, I'm worried. That's all. But yes, rush ice.
Worried about what? I don't quite follow where you're hinting with this.
What does KZ have to do with anything, Virgil? Oh, hey, bomb bag.
Hi, bomb bag. So
Oh,
it was a bomb bag
yeah.
on the volcano.
That was, and that's bomb lock because you need. Oh no, you have the scale to get into the river, right?
Yep.
Wallet. The wallets were on the Lost Woods Bridge, Scrub, and the windmill. Okay, so could that that bomb bag probably is the first one locking the bombable grotto in Hyrule Field for the magic, right?
Yep. Now we're basically in logic.
Wow.
But yeah, the scale wasn't even necessary because you can just walk into that check in river.
And prieR's buying a shirt.
All right,
Makes sense. Water Temple still passed to Twin Rova.
prieR now has both shirts.
In other words, well, no, we have not achieved fashion % yet. But we
Yeah,
are
we haven't-
close.
We haven't found the Goron tunic. Bigoron's still dead.
Convenient location for that BigGoron dupe.
The seed so far is interesting. We now have our first logical bomb bag. prieR was able to subvert that slightly by going to the open grotto in Hyrule Field, which got him some bomb chews, which he's then used to very good effect. But yeah, one of the potential worries is that Ocarina of Time is Requiem, and we know that we need Spirit Temple, A, because it's a medallion, and B, because it's also hinted path to 0pher. So the chance it could be all dungeons for either logical so because of spirit key logic, or it could be hard all dungeons because there's a an item that we need that is hard locked on the child side of the spirit temple.
Question: what are hard requirements to cross the desert?
Lens of
that we
Truth,
have.
Magic, and Hovers.
You need all three.
Or a long shot, and we have indeed
No,
all
hook
three
or
of
wand.
those available.
Yeah. But what we don't have is Saria's, because we know the lens is on Durnia's dance. So Saria's could actually, if Saria's is in logic, then AD might not be available. Oh no, that's not wrong. That's wrong. I'm sorry. That's completely wrong. I apologize.
Well,
I was thinking about just getting over there, but child can't cross like that.
nope.
Yeah, we do know where the lens is. Correct.
Yeah, but so far it's not accessible. It's the Runia's Dance. We need Saria's song for that. prieR is doing as we expected earlier and doing the Dongos Cavern. It's a stone, but it's not hinted foolish. It might very well be, but I can support the play.
Yeah, it's really dense. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, it's really dense. It's in logic fully. We have. Well, prieR doesn't know that, but it's available to him. Rolling boulders in the water temple was what?
What?
Small key.
What is with all these water chest hints?
Good question, but that was our last sometimes hint.
That's
Which one's?
Lost key
Which chest
I
is
think?
the
Water
rolling
boss,
boulders? Okay, yeah.
And West has strength 2, so is going to do this maze the easy way by obliterating it.
I will also point out that prieR does need to get over to the river. That is kind of going to be important here.
I can't imagine him postponing that beyond his next child one. His next child phase. So.
Oh
next
wait,
child one.
he still
Wow, I've
hasn't
been
gotten the
brain today.
he still hasn't gotten the scale from Dante race though, right?
He does not. Doesn't again? You can walk into that check-in river though.
Right. I keep forgetting. I was just thinking about routing stuff, and I was thinking about the Lost Woods, and you can't go that way because of not having the scale. Oh, boots. Never mind. Iron boots.
Yeah, the only checks that you can't do in Zora's River as an adult are the frogs checks, which we know are dead.
Is that a fire? Are we going to fire already for West?
We're dipping fire. Interesting.
We're also still missing one path hint. We're missing one path hint and 40 and 50 skulls for the record. And a lot of loot.
Ooh, that is a really early boss key. As soon as we find a hammer, we can just beat Fire Temple. Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
there we go.
Hammers up in Fire Temple somewhere.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, it can't be.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Tobias, are you okay, man?
No, like, what the hell?
Well, it just means that it's probably on like 10 or 20 maybe.
Yes, but we have a bow path to Volvagia.
Well, then it's not bow, clearly.
Hammer is somewhere blow locked.
Or hammer's on 10 and it's just the hammer and not the bow.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're right. Could be.
The bow is just put there because it's a very useful item. That it's just a placeholder right now.
More likely than wallet or
Exact.
or the t-shirt. I would agree.
Yeah, no, that bow is not a hard path item. It's just the most likely thing that we've found already. All right, double shirt buying. West and prieR have both bought the red shirts today. I guess they want to pay for the privilege of dying in Star Trek.
See, I was more thinking they're just not ever going to go on a Federation starship.
That works too. Now, prieR's also used a lot of those chews already. He's down to 5.
He also has, well, he doesn't have a palm deck yet.
That's right.
But he has peaked it.
He has? Okay, cool.
Thing is,
Oh, I always
he
love
doesn't know
watching
where
this.
his hovers are. Ooh, let's see.
But that's
Two
what
threats.
we were talking about it, how you can't imagine he's going to put off River much longer. But, you know, he could. There's always the possibility.
First shoe didn't hit. Second shoe also missed. Well,
I imagine
yeah.
he's gonna scum the choose back.
Yeah, he
Also-
did.
Also, high five incoming.
In the lobby, yeah. Once
They're
done
literally gonna high five here in the lobby. Yeah.
Once done with the temple, the other one... Oh, Dodongo's Cavern. Not happening for Pre right now.
Which may pay off. Alright, so prieR is now going to do the adult Kakariko stuff, turn in 10. Get the Serenade as well. I would hope go to... I mean, unless something huge pops up, probably go do River after. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's got this adult archery check as well, which is one that's quite easily orphaned.
And he has a bow and West doesn't.
We have seen it happen in this very tournament. That being said, Bossage in chat asking, why isn't West0pher rushing ice? Look, normally this is just a meme, but in this case, actually warranted question. Well, we know ice is path to Bongo Bongo. We know we have the equipment to do it. It looks like West0pher is chasing check density over path for the moment.
Yeah, I think the most likely thing that we're going to find for that path in Ice Cavern might well be Nocturne, given that we've now got Hover Boots and Magic.
Yeah, but also want to point out we are just 45 minutes in right now, so there's still plenty of race left to go.
Also
So-
true. So it's not 10 skulls.
It's not. But here's a t-shirt. Let's see. What else is there in Kakariko? 20? 20, 40, or 50, right? That's about it?
But it can't be 40 or 50 because those are directly hinted.
I mean, I wasn't talking about the path specifically. I was just talking about...
Oh, yes. Yeah, in terms of checks
Yeah.
that haven't been done. That's my understanding of it, yeah.
Yeah. So, chat is asking where's magic. There are 2 magics available, Hyrule Field Bomb Grotto and Lost Woods Bomb Grotto.
I find it very interesting that prieR has both magics, and West has the bomb bag and strength 2 already, and hover boots, whereas prieR has the bow. There's a very distinct split in what they've done and seen.
Yeah, a
And I
lot
like
of
that.
divergence this race. I like it.
Obviously, not needing the bomb shoes, West is already deeper in DC, so we'll see if there's actually something useful here. And here comes the Dompe race, so prieR is going to get their scale here.
Knows that it is in logic for him then to do child river checks, but you know, most of those... Oh, we have CL. We haven't seen that on West0pher's side yet. So I'm
Right.
checking in Conclave.
Because when he was there,
No.
it wasn't possible.
And also we have Din's Fire and Magic, so he can do the check in the front as well.
True. Oh my god. We're actually seeing both tomb checks at 45 minutes in. 47, excuse me.
Both in logic, to be emphasized here.
Yeah, you often see people do this check as child and use flame storage to pick up this chest, which is actually going to be nothing on this occasion. But yeah, having it available so early in logically, relatively unusual, I think.
Magic is on the Bombable Grotto in the Hyrule Field, and one in the
Lost
Lost
Woods
Woods.
Bombo.
Yeah, they're both bomb locked, is the bottom line.
And there's
There's
Sarius.
Saria! So
That
puts
is
And
Lens,
now you-
logical Lens of Truth access.
and that's logical
And now you
desert.
can... It is
Oh, yeah.
indeed, yeah.
That's logical Colossus access.
Interesting.
It doesn't give you
That
logical
opens up-
access as a child, but it does give you logical access.
And wow, prieR is just picking up all the heart containers. Jesus.
I can't wait for Darkling to find a way.
Water is path, so
It's alright, we'll find Big Goron's sword by then.
30-second time save. Alright.
you mean a 30-minute time save?
Oh, it's 30 minutes. Sorry, I got the meme messed up. My bad.
We'll split the difference at like
15
14
minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes, 45 seconds. That'll do.
Don't do math. We're keeping the math off the stream. That's not happening. No math.
But I thought the CMO was Chief Math Officer.
No. Ask Chuckles. He's the one who gave me the title.
Oh, I know what CMO means. That's why I'm poking fun at you for messing up the meme, but okay.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's ironic. All right.
Don't you think?
Is this where someone proceeds to explain why everything in that song is not actually ironic?
Please, that's not.
Stop.
That's just
Stop.
not.
Oh, did we
No,
see
I'm
what
not going to do it. But
Did we see what stone Dodongo's cavern was?
I missed it. Chat,
Oh,
were you
West.
paying attention to the race?
Oh, that's it. I was about to ask why West was opening that, but then I forgot there's a skull there. That's 10 for West. That's your job. That's not wrong.
Yes, but also no.
Let's just open his stream and find out. Looks like it was the Kakiri Emerald. Looks like I no-scoped it.
Nice.
Based on his track.
hashtag gaming.
It doesn't happen often. And here comes a bow for West.
Who's gonna be ecstatic to find that, I'm sure.
He could just come upstairs and do the archery game. What's that, Hell Knight? You said volunteer?
Wait,
Funny, you
guys
should
are
say
getting
that.
paid?
No,
Oh yeah.
Because there's a league going on. Maybe someone wants to press the magic buttons and have things light up on screen. You know, you gotta ask.
Yeah.
Here comes the ice.
So, let's we've spammed this volunteer command, but let's explicitly say it on comms, even for the benefit of the people who are watching us on YouTube later. Folks, we would love to have you if you want to help us make these restreams happen. We need trackers, we need commentators, we need race monitors, we need people who are having fun watching OOTR races and want to help make them happen. If you want to help us out, join our Discord. Links in chat right now, and will probably be somewhere in the YouTube description as well. We'd love to have you.
Be sure you push buttons so well.
Literally,
Agreed. Also,
best button pusher. No offense to all the other trackers.
Hey, there's
it's
the
worth
gauntlets again.
doing just to get access to the super note sheet, which is a thing of beauty.
It really is.
It is.
Plus, also everyone's lovely, and you get to. It means people get to watch more Zoota, which is a good thing.
All right. So prieR is getting the grotto here. There was something in that's the water to Twin Rova hint, which
That is
he
the
should
water
already
to
have.
Twin Rova hint and prieR's hover boots. Songs are hard.
And with that hover, prieR will be able to go. It requires him to go back child to get the lens, and he doesn't need the lens. It's just logical.
Yeah.
So he can just straight go to the desert right now.
Yeah, he knows that it's in logic now.
And you can also pick up the bomb bag on in Death Mountain Crater.
Indeed. Hey, we found the hint again.
So if prieR wasn't aware of that before, certainly is now. This is Saria's for West. We know that Dad has the lens, which is
Once
which the runners won't actually need. Yeah, because they know their way across the wasteland like the back of their hand. But however, it might be needed for Skull Kid.
Oh yeah, that's a check that exists.
No, it's not. It's fine. But more importantly than Skull Kid, we have the Ice Rush. If anyone's got some
It's
ice
less than.
Sorry, go ahead.
was going to say it's less than an hour in, and it's not in logic, so I think, by pretty much all definitions, this is an ice rush.
Zora's
Zora's
Domain to Queen Goma. Oh, that's our last path in. That's a spicy one.
Probably sword.
We have a slingshot already, so yes, that has to be our K-sword.
Oh boy.
So, since it's
What
not
a
on King
great
Zora, we
placement
know
for that hint, though.
that is true. Since it's not on King Zora, we know it's one of the child Zora's domain checks. So it is diving minigame, or it is the torches.
Is that a good bet?
What? Sorry.
Is that something we could have a prediction on? Where's which check has the item?
Ho, 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 ho.
There's 2, right? So we can just do one or the other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we think it's gonna happen soon, we could. Screw it. Do you want to put it up? I'll put it up.
40 is a recovery heart. 40 skulls is dead.
Wes, with the horse, is going to be able to route in these field checks maybe a little bit quicker than he would have done otherwise. And
so here's the thing. I'm actually not going to put that prediction up because it's possible that, one, they both could have something, and one of those leads to where the Kakiri sword is.
that is true.
So I'm not going to put that one up.
Yeah. We are always underestimating the random number generator.
You are wiser than I.
No, that's not true. Tell me it's not true!
We're gonna call it street smart.
Yes, high wisdom, low intelligence.
I think that's a purple rupee.
That was a purple rupee, nothing in the icy waters. High wisdom, low intelligence. Right. I see someone else has seen Joe Cat's Crap Guide to D&D.
Crap.
I have not, but I will make a mental note of that. I can't remember whose quote is, but it's like knowledge is knowing that tomatoes are fruit, and wisdom's not putting it in a fruit salad.
And charisma is selling you a salsa as a fruit salad.
Guys, we found the bard.
I play a fighter, but okay.
Purple trying to get out of duties by burning down their laptop. Or, sorry, drowning their laptop, excuse me. I'm just messing with you, Purple. Anyway, we are inside Ice Cavern, just before the 1 hour mark.
Yes, indeed.
Ice Rushers can celebrate here.
Well, Minerva, if nothing else, I wish you a speedy recovery.
Indeed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, Minerva, you're probably still... I'll bet you anything you probably still know more about logic than I do, so even drugged up. So, you're probably fine. And for that, I say this.
Yeah. Into your point about the hook shot, it means so we can't pick up all the skulls in Ice Cavern without the hook. In GTG, you will probably might logically need the hook shots to finish it, but these runners, they could well be. I actually haven't seen them do it because I haven't watched that much, but it's highly possible that they are able to do hook shotless GTG.
They're in the grand finals of CC. I'm gonna wager they can.
Yes, I was expecting that, but I didn't want to say it out there and then just in case.
It certainly wouldn't be logical, but it is absolutely a possibility, and West now has Magic 1 as someone just called. Chuckles called it, in fact. Alright, so they both have shadow access under an hour.
And
Oh,
West,
no, sorry.
we don't have shadow access. We don't yet have Nocturne, but that's a big Poe bottle in Ice Cavern.
One of these days I'll think before I speak, but it ain't gonna happen today.
I was going to say that big Poe bottle will be handy for collecting some more blue fire, but the only way to get rid of the big Poe is to hand in the big Poe, right?
That is correct. The game will not allow you to do anything to that big Poe until you've actually handed it into the Poe merchant in the market.
And it is foolish market, so the only reason to do that is to just clear up a bottle for just holding other stuff.
Yep.
And if you're going that way, you probably might as well, I think. It doesn't take long at all.
Alright, West is peeking behind the boulders here, the hammer rocks. Let's see if that is anything. That's a
It's
big
big.
chest.
That looks
That's
big
big.
to me.
No, Kalo, we were talking about, I was mentioning possible things hidden behind skulls or some awful logic train because we had 2 early wallets. But, you know, we'll see where Rudo's letter decides to show up, because, oh, wait, we might not actually need it.
Depending on our luck today. Look, we have stone forest, foolish stone forest. If I know the if I know Randobot, right, it is gonna find a way to make this all dungeons.
I object. Does anyone really know Randobot?
No.
No, that's the point. I mean, I'm gonna call that one out. Whee!
Oh man, these
Splash.
glitchless jumps look so sick. And prieR is so close to getting them. Does not have a bomb back yet, so it has to get the glitchless jump here.
And does it?
So why do we call this glitchless? Clearly they're still, you know, not jumping in the way intended by the developers. These are jumps that are allowed in the glitchless speedrun category for Zelda OOT. So for us, they're considered glitchless.
That's just basically finding a way out of the waterfall here. Does not need that. Did he save, or is he scumming that slingshot?
No, he's death warping.
But did he save? That's what I'm saying. Did he save the slingshot?
Safe after dying.
Oh, okay, fair.
Walked into the carpenter's tent.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and then he picked up the slingshot and then died. I didn't see the save.
So far, all we've had in Ice Cavern is the bottle. This chest looks small to me, so it's going to be for the song.
It's Nocturne. I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would highly expect.
Yeah,
There you go.
There it is.
It's almost like we knew that was coming. And yeah, songs are always hard.
Wait, us actually making a correct prediction about logic? Folks? Mark it in your canon.
Glitchless jumps to parkour. Hell yes.
Woo! I approve, but happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour!
Oh, damn.
As a reminder, we are in the grand finals, game 2 of a best-of-3. If West0pher wins this match, that's GG for the entire tournament, whereas prieR wants to force a 3rd game.
That is indeed the case.
And Tobias, you got the command, so why don't you take us all here?
Well, thank you to everyone who's making these restreams possible. prieR is walking into shadow. Wow, okay. Thank you to everyone who's making this restream possible today. First of all, thanks to prieR and West0pher for putting on a heck of a show for us today. If you aren't following them already, do give them a follow here on Twitch. They're not just great OOTR racers, they put up great streams on the regular. Thank you also to our trackers who are keeping us up to date on what is actually happening in this race, filling us in on all the items our runners have, and a bunch of things besides in a spreadsheet that's happening in the background. Thank you to our race monitor, Baseball, to our restreamer, Hell Knight, and to my co-commentators, BenjyRees and Dastar.
And thank you, of course, for joining us as well, Tobias. We love having you along here. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and call this out because you didn't name the trackers, and that's Lady Draco, Baby Shark, and Purple doing the tracking.
Oh shoot!
But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much to those 3 as well. That's a brain fart. I apologize, folks.
You're not just the amalgamation of tracker. You exist. You are people. Yeah, there's your 10-cent word today, amalgamation.
Good word.
Yes.
Brain fart. Jeez. All right, looks like we're done in shadow already.
prieR does have the hover boots though.
So that's
Decides to not dip shadow any further than the first 2 checks. wants that bomb back first, maybe, or wants a hookshot first before going any further, because you can't go beyond the invisible spike room in Shadow without a hookshot. Well, you can, but it's not legal.
I would
That
think
Slightly ropey
was
start
a
for West.
swag.
I would think they definitely want to
horseback archery
stay on the
performance.
legal side of things.
Yes, please. We are in the final of a tournament. Please don't get disqualified now. That was a stellar horseback archery performance, and all for some blueberries and a plank of wood.
Yeah, you missed the first 2 parts and then always under the cosh a little bit, but to finish at exactly 1500 with an arrow to spare. I rate that.
Can't ask for more, really.
And West is heading into GTG.
Unfortunately, we still don't know where that Song of Time is, so I'm gonna have to keep my my hope down to a minimum here.
Key counting intensifies.
1. 2.
You can't
There's-
say right
There's
now.
9.
I can't do count for the count the whole time.
You
Like, I
can't say right
can,
now,
but
but I was absolutely doing the Fry from Futurama eyes narrowing right there.
I believe you. There are 9 keys altogether in GTG, but you actually, in order to get all the possible chests, you don't need all 9 keys. It's just handy to know if there's going to be an item, for example, in the toilet.
Oh, speaking of items,
Speaking
we've
of
got a biggie.
chests, That's
Another
a second bow.
That was what, BMO's room?
BMOS, indeed.
Oh, West0pher's also on 1 heart here. That
Doesn't-
is
will
also,
not
yeah,
make-
that can't be path, can it?
Nope. That is not bow locked. Is it? Eponas? Isaria? No, this is not bow locked.
Okay, that
No.
bow isn't bow locked, but the other bow was nothing locked.
So bow
Well,
is not
bomb
path.
locked.
Oh,
The other bow was bomb locked in Kakariko.
yep.
$20 skulls
Has to be 20 at this point.
or burning cat.
Can't be burning
Hang on,
Kak.
what was? No, it
Song
can't be
of
burning
Time,
cat
Song
because of
of
the medallion
Storms, or
layout.
Prelude could be on Burning Cack.
But that can't be part of Volvagia because the fire medallion
Yep,
is
blocks it.
fire. Yep.
So it's either a wallet, a t-shirt, or a
Hammer.
hammer on 20.
It's just
So
going to end
that's
up being
gonna
really underwhelming. Hammer on 20.
Yeah, so I'm gonna delete the bow from that path command, because that's not actually happening.
We still don't have that 50 hint, also. Might be something to point out.
West0pher isn't so happy. Alright, center chest is dead.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a small key.
Wayfaring Fox is a good point. There are 2 available wallets early, so it can't be a shirt.
Alright. It can't be a shirt, it can't be King Zora, because that is hinted dead, so... Yeah, it has to be 20 skulls at this point.
Nice. So, math magicians in chat, lay the news on me. Is toilet an item?
Purple says we've seen 7 keys so far. It can't be 50, because 50 isn't always hint, so 50 is explicitly hinted and will never be as a path item.
It can so it can be a path item, but it will never be an item that is hinted as path.
So 50 may very well be required, but we ain't gonna know about it for a bit. I'm gonna call that the Colossus stone has that hint.
Here's hoping, because it could also be in some really cursed locations.
That I would say that's pretty cursed
Hyrule
enough,
Castle
honestly.
3.
Cow Grotto, yeah.
Hyrule Castle 3, yeah, or Field Cow Grotto.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and call Colossus. Wait, what? Zora Tunic is the path?
Zora tunic.
No, it can't be. No, it's not possible. We had both wallets. No, we did not see back of Lake.
Yeah, we had both wallets available, so that would be an available Zora tunic.
So it's got to be 20 skulls. There's no ifs.
Hookshotless Shadow. Sorry, hookshotless GTG here from West0pher. Getting
Shadow,
grabbed.
GTG, same thing.
Yeah, not really. Getting grabbed by the Wallmaster here. We're trying to anyway.
Wallmaster, please.
There we go. And catching that rupee on the way up.
Now, obviously, we don't have sound on West0pher's side right now, so we can't tell if that worked or not.
We're about to find out. If he
Indeed.
walks through that door and the timer is gone. Purple says got it, and Purple is right.
Nice, comfortable 1630 there for prieR, but we know, unfortunately for him, that it's not going to yield him anything particularly fruitful.
But it certainly looked cool.
Ah, good point. The silver rupees do count as money still, so West0pher did get that rupee.
I always forget that silver rupees count for 5.
Oh!
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Wow, Tobias, you always forget the silver ones count, that the silver gauntlets are strengths too? No? Nobody? Okay, cool. Moving right along. I tried.
And failed.
As usual. Alright, so... So we know where all adult songs but Prelude are, and we're missing 2 child songs.
Song of Time and Song of Storms, both of them could be very useful.
And we don't know about the Prelude check, Burning Cack, and what else am I missing? Oh, Requiem, the actual Requiem check. Then it's probably worth it to go
Or
check
check Requiem, if you would.
Nice. Probably worth it to go check Requiem, if you know what I mean. Hey, I didn't make that pun.
No. I'm in awe.
Benji, I'm high-fiving you on Discord.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, likes are hungry. Oh wait, we have double TTG, I just noticed.
Yep.
We do. Both hookshotless.
And small chests so far. Or rather key chests, and no big chests in the like room.
And there were 2 keys, so do we know if toilet has an item or a key?
1 key.
Which means toilet should be a key.
Yeah, we have 8 keys seen, and so far that means we still have 1, 2, 3 checks that we haven't seen yet. That could still be a key.
Go ahead and salute I will go ahead and salute my toilet check goodbye. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here. I don't want to get my hopes up.
I don't disagree, but also the odds aren't too bad for toilet to be an item.
I still believe.
See, on prieR's side, you could actually hear him grabbing the silver rupee. That's an item. Toilet is 66% an item.
Indeed. Math is hard. But math is also delicious.
Huh?
Math is delicious. Do you know why?
Because pie.
I mean, that's one good answer. Not the one I was going for, though. I was going to say because it's made of numbers.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. That's a key, so...
Pie is a very delicious number.
Look, you could have entered any dumb elementary school level math joke there and it would have been valid. So, you know, it's fine. Oh, god damn it. Fine, I'll go to jail.
Oh, we
Go to
need
jail,
to.
go directly to jail. Do not pass
collect
GTG,
200
do not collect
pounds.
200 rupees.
But yeah, toilet is an item. Dastar's dream is alive. We don't have Song of Time yet, so we cannot actually check up on Toilet yet.
That's why we're saying Checkrium, though.
We are.
And
Both
here
of
it
them
comes.
know. Both of them know the desert is logically crossable. They don't particularly care to grab the lens from Darunia just for that, though.
Yeah, I mean, they know Market is dead, so there's no point in actually having the item. They know all the checks that all the stuff it unlocks. There's just 0 point to picking it up.
See, it's about a 10 to 15 second time save to not talk to the Gerudo lady and instead jump across that fence like that. But of course, if you're like me and not particularly secure in making ground jumps happen, that time save can evaporate really quickly. Meaning, I just talked to the Gerudo lady.
It's a bit of a Mido skip situation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Gerudo skip?
Are we gonna have to make a Gerudo skip command now? For Gerudo skip skip?
Please, no.
Gate guard skip?
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Stop playing your Gate Guardian.
You know, there was a time in my life when I knew what that joke meant. But it is long since past.
Oh, hey, we can do the Haunted Wasteland check.
We can, and it is nothing. Might as well open the chest though, since we're here.
Yeah, yeah, you're running a little bit low on health, so it might be something. It might just, give you a little bit of a top up. Not collecting the skull token though.
Interesting.
Do you need the hookshot to get that to pick that up?
I think you do.
That's actually interesting, considering that... Okay, so a hook is needed. Okay, because, I mean, I'm sure West has figured out that you need 20 at this point.
At least 20. There is still the grim spectre of 50 skulls
The
just
looming 50
loitering in the
skulls.
background.
Yep, that looks just about right direction-wise. Actually, looks just about left, but you know. Womp.
And you give me shit, really?
Yes.
That's fair, actually. Good point. I deserve it. Alright, we're about to see a fairy, and then we're probably going to get a song check. Okay, I definitely misread chat and thought it said need honk. Look,
That'd be weird.
I have no excuses for that one.
Reading is hard.
It is. You can do it legally, it is just not in logic ever, Minerva.
So let's see what's on the archway as well. And remember, peace was never an option.
Untitled Goose Games is one of those that's just so good.
Kakariko Village Path to Volvagia. It's not the Colossus hint. What is that on the archway?
Another plank or a heart, maybe?
Red rupee?
Didn't look particularly interesting.
No.
And here's Song of Time?
Back
That
to the
is-
toilet.
Oh god. Well, West0pher is going to put that out of his mind for now to proceed into Spirit Temple. But
Alright.
yes,
Now my
That is
hopes
it.
are up.
that is a concerning possibility.
My hopes are officially up now.
In the water temple, it's not going to be the river chest, which would require the Song of Time because we know that that's dead because we had that hinted twice.
Alright, we can see if it's all dungeons. We can't collect this chest yet if that's our key that we need to progress into the dungeon, but we can learn if it's all dungeons alright, thanks to chest size matching contents. That's the boss key. Well, it's not all dungeons for the boss key, that's for sure. Boss key needs a hookshot. Well, not much of a loss. We need a hookshot to get to Twin Rover anyway.
A lot more than that. But it is kind of ominous, as Virgil says.
Where is a hookshot?
Well, I think we said earlier that one was going to be here.
I suspect one is here. But if we don't find anything, I'm going straight back to GTG.
If this
because
is
it might well be in the
oh,
toilet.
it's all dungeons. I'm literally sitting here face spamming right now. Wow.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, strap in. We're here for a long time, and probably not a good time at this point.
Sigh.
Oh, come on, that one was funny.
Yeah, no, that was it was not about your pun for once. It was just about the fact that we are going foolish. Stone Forest as soon as we find that hookshot.
Honestly, as soon as I saw that we had all that information on Forest early, I'm like, it's happening, isn't it?
Purple, I am way ahead of you. There's literally takeaway sitting right next to me.
I just mute my mic and walk 10 steps over to my fridge and get myself a soda. But Purple does have a good point.
Because I didn't finish eating it before stream.
Okay,
I'm not gonna, this isn't the kind of stream where I annoy viewers with munching noises.
So, for Arcane Onion, we know it's all dungeons because we know that the Requiem of Spirit, the only way for a child Link to get out to the Spirit Temple, is on the Ocarina of Time. And to get that Ocarina of Time, the key logic in the temple requires you to go in as a child.
Yeah, the two checks that are right now available as an adult without having any keys, we cannot, they are not small keys, so we cannot progress further into the dungeon as an adult. We have to be here as a child, which means we need Requiem of Spirits, which means we get to do all dungeons today.
Sometimes the spirit key logic will be logical all dungeons because of where the keys are, but you won't actually need to go child. This is not one of those times.
This is hard all dungeons for spirit keys.
And if you want to have a nice, fun little read, and yes, those are in quotations, there's that link right there, which will give you a 7-page document on how spirit key logic works.
The reason this document is 7 pages, to be fair, is because it's incredibly detailed. And that's gold gauntlets on lake fishing, and that's in logic. Do we go OGC? West is pondering it.
Might as well.
There's no preludes, so we can't get the quick walk, but with a horse it's not awful.
And West having that stone bonus by already finishing DC.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, West0pher,
The other thing,
Bolero.
The other reason why Strength 3 is nice, because it means that even if Ganondorf goes, ha ha ha, you'll never find the light arrows in my castle, it's fine, because we've already got Strength 3 and we're not in a casino mode to find those golden gauntlets.
Yup. Actually really nice to have early.
But this also means that various things can be... Oh boy. That some of these paths can lead to Rudo's letter, which leads to whatever thing is needed for their dungeon.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, we don't have Ruto's or the boomerang, which are now 2 extra items that we have to find from somewhere.
Yep, because it is all dungeons, which means we need to do Jabu Jabu as well. Mike Hassel. Dastar.
I'm really mad right now that I didn't pick it up myself.
prieR's about to get the same gut punch I put my teeth back in. About to get the same gut punch that West is, and finding out that, yep, it's all dungeons.
At least it's good to know that relatively early. We are 1 hour 30 minutes into the seed.
You know, didn't we literally say about an hour and a half ago that you really hate to go 2 hours in and then find out it's AD?
I did, yeah, I mentioned something like that.
Yeah, except kind of close there. About that. It's like you
Yeah,
cursed
about
us, Tobias!
Commentator curse? Who
Not
knew?
a thing.
That being said, West0pher is heading for OGC Ferry right now because might as well get that out of the way. Just in case that's a missing hookshot.
So, Prelude is going to be... I'm gonna say it's just gonna be Burning Tack.
So yeah, we're still missing Storms, Burning, Song of Storms, Requiem, which we know is on all dungeons, on the Ocarina, and Prelude. So one of those is going to be on Burning Kakariko, and the other one's going to be on the actual Prelude check, which you get from finishing the Forest Medallion and going back to the Temple of Time. So in this case, the Water Temple. So that is very much not in play at the moment.
Yep.
And
But
yeet!
time to
Yeet.
play everyone's favorite game and yeet that rock.
I thought everyone's favorite game was Treasure Chest game.
Okay, second favorite then.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I quite like Bonchu Bowling.
Fair.
You're allowed to have your wrong opinion.
It's not for OGC Ferry. Okay.
It's worth getting it out of the way, I think, when you don't have Prelude.
Yeah, you don't want to have that hanging over your head. Where is a hookshot?
I'm gonna go
I
Child
would
Domain.
like to know.
Toilet.
Oh yeah, we have that. We have Child Domain as an obvious path location.
Child Domain will have a hook shot,
Oh yeah.
and behind that hook shot will be the K-Sword.
You know what? You might not be wrong.
We're going back to finish DC.
West doesn't have that hint. Didn't he not walk into
CD?
Domain yet?
I think prieR was the one who didn't go to CD.
Oh. So
One of them
toilet-
went there. Oh, West hasn't rushed ice yet. Yeah, prieR's been to ZD. West hasn't.
Might just do that blind. Is definitely going child now.
prieR's definitely been to the domain because he's got Nocturne.
So something that I have noticed is that West has mostly stayed in logic so far. Has not done anything to really defy what the randomizer wants runners to do.
I mean, it still could be a hookshot in toilet, just as long shot, guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's like getting to Rufio and finding a hookshot in League settings.
That means there's a hookshot somewhere available before that.
Yes, you do,
Yes.
Rywek. And even more than that, it's a light medallion. Not that it matters in an alt AD seed.
Yes, we have done chickens. It was literally the first check our runners started.
Tobias, you good there, man? You need a command list?
I know how to get one.
There you go.
Thanks, baby shark. I should probably. Nightbot is giving me snark. What the hell?
To be fair, you earned that one. That was just getting owned. Nightbot just owned you, and it's great. No, put that away. We're not. Nothing happened wrong. We're not blaming people for that one. Oh hey, King Donger's dead.
Dodongos are now officially extinct in both versions of Hyrule today.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Well, it'll be a while. They're extinct.
West0pher grabbing some bugs. Might want to go skull hunting here. Well, it's probably a pretty guaranteed useful item on 20 skulls, and it might just be our hookshot.
DC was Rare Sapphire. I was wrong.
Or it could be our hammer.
Free money. Take it.
Yep. We take the 200 rupees from Danpei. Pay 10, get 200. That's a good deal. I'd make that deal. Would you make that deal?
One might even say
would
it's
make that deal.
free money. I'm just waiting for it to just fall down from the sky. That was pretty funny.
There is another skull in the graveyard, but without the boomerang. Can't get it yet.
Correct, Bossage. That is the only hint we have not found yet. 50 skulls. We know that Forest Temple is stone foolish and required. We know that DMT is foolish and Market is foolish, so there's no reason to ever do Dancing Dad, since we know that's where the Lens of Truth is. Boy, that's actually kind of nice, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there are some checks in the Lost Woods that West is now going to clean up, so that's Skull Kid. I don't think we ever saw Target in the woods either.
Nope. But I think that divergence is finally over. They're on the same brainwaves right now.
It's time to hunt some skulls.
I mean, they both just went child and immediately headed to SFM.
Bossage, if this somehow ends up being a 50 skull AD seed, I mean, it's worthy of a final.
We still don't want to see it.
No.
If this ends up being a 50 skull AD seed, I'm going to get a beer.
I mean, you probably should do that anyway. Be real. Now, I know that prieR already did these checks that West0pher's done, I think.
Yes. prieR was a bit
the
more
bomb
thorough
shoes.
poking around Lost Woods here.
Yeah, they had the bomb shoes before West had bombs. What just happened? I was looking at the note sheet and then I heard a sound.
We are
Maybe Shark is
experiencing
asking questions. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We are? What did I
we just need
miss?
Snark.
Look at chat.
Oh yeah, I knew about that. Not quite baseball. We know that the Kakariko path hint is 20 skulls.
We just need to actually get the skulls to find out what it is.
I almost feel like I might have made that, and I don't remember why or why it would have even come to my mind. Well.
Anyway, let's see what the Goron Pottery has for us.
Yeah, charred Goron City checks.
Nothing.
Arrows. Pointy sticks.
Sweet FA. FA in this case does not stand for fire arrows.
If only we could see that crazy wall shot with the bomb shoe again.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
that was a once-in-a-lifetime
I
opportunity.
know, right? If only we could see it again, though. But yeah, Minerva's doing it right, getting that anesthesia going. That's how you get through this.
18 skulls for West0pher now.
Oh, wow.
That went fast.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Purple. I don't know. I'm assuming it's dumb, so I'm assuming I created it, but I could be wrong.
I mean, there are 90 commands set up for Nightbots on this channel, so at
Yeah.
some point we do need to clean that up.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh,
That's
hey!
Big Abby. Hey,
30-minute time
useful.
save.
Indeed. Hell yeah.
Thanks for linking the clip, Baby Shark.
Oh god, that was such a good clip. If you want to see a crazy, what was that? That was Hot Rodder, or was that
That was
like,
Hot Rodder. I think it was Hot Rodder.
I thought it was you with the Gorons.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Link the
yeah.
Goron because you're adult, I think. But anyway, watch that clip. It's amazing. All right, let's see what one of our paths are going to be.
Pre is doing our doing that Zora's domain check blind, I think.
Path. You gotta
Oh, wait.
check it.
Did not do that blind. This is the one who already went to Ice Cavern.
Right.
And that is skull number 20 for West0pher. Desperately hoping that he will not have to collect 30 more.
I mean, I think we're all with him now.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 3-diver?
Yeah. Just about.
Oh, God, we're bringing.
Oh no, oh
We're
no.
bringing that one back, huh?
I am in that clip and I don't like it.
Oh, is this the one where you're explaining the one that? Okay, got it.
It is the one where I explain what the correct rhythm for bongo is, which I stand by.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh no, that was a 4-diver for prieR.
Just a little bit of time saved, but because they did the flame storage on the torch, they should have this covered.
Yep.
And Tobias, remind me, that one was caused by Spike's GDQ run, right?
I think so, yeah. It's not the torches, it's the diving minigame.
I mean, I did
That's
call that like an hour ago. West getting
Yeah.
the lens.
West getting the lens of truth, giving the fans what they want. Dancing Dad.
Did we want that?
Yes, we
I
did.
always want that. To be fair.
Cool. Survey says.
Valkyrie sword.
All right.
Well, that
done
explains that.
Could have done that bet after all.
Yep, you could have, but there's no guarantee.
All right. That's our path to Goma, as well as a bunch of new checks available to us in Deku 3. Guess where prieR is headed next?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the Deku Tree.
Huh. You might be
Oh.
right about that one.
I'm going to disagree with you. I think it's going to be the Deku tree.
I think it could be Deku Tree?
Oh, it could be.
I'm gonna take. Where is prieR going next for 500, Alex? What is the Deku Tree? No. What is the Deku Tree?
I'm so
Got it.
sorry. You failed to put your response in the form of a question.
God, I hate that so much. Yeah, West still has not been to ZD. He still has not rushed ice.
We've still got a pretty sizable route divergence between the two, which makes for interesting viewing, I think.
To be fair, the ZD path so far has been in ZD. So, I mean, yeah, thanks game. That's bottom line. Beans! And let's go to the forest. This is one forest you don't need to nap during because it'll be over real quick.
Time to, you know what? Burn down that tree.
No, why?
Exterminate the problem at the root.
It's all right. We'll get a little Bob Ross bite, a new happy little tree. Be
That's
fine.
that's only after we clear Forest Temple. All right, here's 20.
Yeah, but we have to do that as well.
Hammer!
Wow, we
Hammer.
called that so long ago.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
It's nice when we
Hammer on
look
20
right.
skulls.
It doesn't happen often. We got to take it where we can.
Yes, indeed. Look, Lady Draco, I'm not the one who came up with the concept. Have you seen? Have you seen terminal montages? Something about OOT? And if you haven't, really, you should. It's a great video. It's a great animation.
Alright, so we're still missing our water and spirit paths. We have three of our paths now solved in that short span of time.
prieR has decided not to go for Deku hints. No, we've seen them all. Except 50 except 50 skulls. Uh-oh.
And I think Lee Harold in chat has called it right. I think Wes, having picked up that hammer, might be going adult. Well, he's definitely going adult, and he might well dip back into the fire temple.
Makes sense. You have the tools to clear it now. It's also a really quick medallion.
Kakiri's sword was on domain diving, and hammer was indeed on 20. So both of those predictions came true.
There's a
Also,
big chest in Deku Tree.
and yeah, we started with a medallion. We're nearly 2 hours in, and we still have not got a second medallion yet.
2 big chests in this room. That's for Rosewind. That's useful.
Especially when you have that double magic early on.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another Deku Seed. Another slingshot. Great.
So
That's a vanilla. That is a 100% pure vanilla slingshot.
I mean, to be fair, that is the makes things easier room, but the definitely not required room as well.
Yeah. Hey, that's something about Zelda OOT Part 2. Thanks, Baby Shark.
Alright, so we are missing light arrows, mirror shield, hook and long, and rang and letter.
Yep. And mirror shield. Did you say mirror shield?
I did. So that's like
Okay.
8 items, I think.
A lot. Let's go with a lot and leave it there.
6. It's 6 items. We're 6 items from no mode.
That is still a lot.
It is more than 1. I hate spiders. Just murder them.
I'm all right with spiders. It's moths that I don't like. Is that another biggie?
That is another biggie. Waited slightly too long here. Nailed it this time.
For that flame.
And Deku Tree with half the goods we need to do all dungeons. Wait, a third of the goods we need to do all dungeons, actually.
It's got half of what we need for Jabu. Just go there. Just keep it there.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Keep it simple.
And we're still kind of none the wiser as to where our hookshot is, and where Ruto's letter is, and to be fair, where most of the items are.
Maybe the hookshot is just with Goma.
That's certainly a possibility, but hear me out on this terrible idea.
Uh-oh. Dastar's at it again.
Oh, I'm definitely at it. I think I was hinting towards this earlier, but I didn't actually get the idea out of my mouth. But that 50 is going to be Ruto's letter.
Ew.
Yeah. Enjoy!
As long as it's not a hook.
No, we're not doing that. I reject that.
I mean, you don't have to like it, it's just, you gotta accept it. Besides, Lee's asking you where Ruto's letter is today.
My answer is in Termina.
Correct answer. Obviously.
Yeah, I missed the one cycle.
Obviously, it's on Venom. It drops off Vandross.
No, it's one of the on one of the deed checks. Deed. In Termina.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Spider's dead.
It's not convoluted triple factorial. This is hard AD because there are exactly 2 checks in adult side Spirit Temple, and none of them have a small key. That would allow us to progress further in adult side.
All right. Deku Tree is done and still no hook. But that is a light medallion. We've got a second medallion, folks.
Hey! And it's only been 1.5 hours. And no, I need to emphasize this. We are not talking smack about our runners right now.
Wait, what? Why?
We are, like, this is not the fault of our runners. This is just a finals-worthy seed. prieR is deciding to go for Deku Tree hints anyway. And I like it. I think that's a good choice, as long as we don't know what 50 will need to be reading hintstones.
So we get the Market Foolish hint, which we've already had.
No, for sure, Tobias. That is definitely not because of, like, runners. That is this seed saying, heck you.
Yeah.
We know that Spirit Temple's path to Morpher, so I was thinking that maybe Hookshot in King's Aura is still dead. I was thinking maybe Hookshot in Child Spirit, or somewhere in Spirit, but it can't be because we need a Hookshot to get into Forest Temple, to get into Child Side Spirit, to unlock the rest of the Spirit Temple. So Long Shot could be there, but our first logical hook can't.
I'm also going to point out that West0pher did peek Hammer Rocks, knows it's a big chest, and has the hammer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sir, you have a good point here.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. I'm taking it.
And prieR, I think, is now doing back of lake hints.
Shoot the sun.
Shoot the sun, first of all, but probably back of lake hints next.
50
is a Deku Stick upgrade.
50's dead.
Okay. Whew.
It's over. We're safe.
Okay.
We're safe.
It's 20 skulls. That's it. Thank you.
I believe
That is all the information pre needed.
I think it said it was a nut grade.
Deku Stick.
Stick grade.
Upgrade.
Whew.
Extra stick.
Well, they're speaking of nut grade.
I guess. And there's Spirit Temple to Morph again. So they're both going to get that information about the same time here. Oh, or
So
West0pher just says no. Never mind.
So the question is still, where the heck is our Hookshot?
Somewhere in Hyrule.
Okay, so let's logic this out. We've done most of Overworld at this point, I feel like.
Top of lab?
Top of lab we have seen it's a heart piece.
Okay.
We have not
Lab
seen
dive's
lab
not in
dive yet.
logic.
It's not in logic though.
It's gotta be Hammer Rocks.
We know Hammer Rocks is a big chest.
Could be deeper in fire.
It could be deeper in fire. It can't be in water. We need at least a hook shot to get in. It can't be in spirit. We need a hook shot to even get in the door here. It can be in shadow. It can be deeper in shadow. It can be before the wind room there.
Rang was in the Deku Tree bossage and Hammer on 20.
Deku basement as well. So, howdy, how's this going? Welcome in, T. We have just learned that it's not 50 skulls. We have the situation that we are 1 hour 47 minutes into the seed and don't have a hook shot yet.
Not to mention, it's hard AD.
Hard AD for spirit keys as well.
Each runner has, however, now got their first extra medallion.
It's true.
Yeah.
2 medallions and a stone each. The only difference is West0pher has that hammer and the skulls, basically. Which, but prieR does have that boomerang. But West0pher will have to get that eventually. Here it is.
Let's see what's on Hammer Rocks.
Show me the hook shot.
Remembered. Oh god, is it gonna be the hook shot?
I'm telling you, it's the hook shot.
It's
Thank
the
you.
hook shot.
Put the spoiler log away.
No, you can't make me. You cannot make me. I'm honestly just as surprised as you are.
Oh boy, yeah, Castle 3 has been checked. Castle 3 is just a recovery heart. And well, West0pher
Vote
now
for
has a
Sam.
terrible choice to make. Do we go Water Temple and thus
See if you can
It
pick up your
does.
path to Twin
Yeah.
Rover.
yeah, or do we just do the needful? Do what needs to be done and afford our trackers a well-deserved 15-minute nap because this is foolish stone forest.
Whoever's tracking West0pher, take 5. And
Take,
no,
10, take
Minerva,
15.
Minerva, we did not see the Hyrule 3 hint. We only saw Hyrule 2.
We can't see the Hyrule 3 hint yet because we don't have the Song of Storms.
Yep.
Which is at this point either in
But you said,
Temple of Time or in Burning Cack.
But you said we checked it.
I think you
yeah,
meant-
I was confused. I meant Strength 3.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Why is West still picking up skulls?
Because West hasn't seen the 50 skull hint.
Oh no.
And he was in the lake and he didn't go to the back, so that's the only place we've seen it so far.
And
I might take this
prieR,
opportunity to step away and get some refreshment.
where is prieR going? Pick up Scarecrow? Because they haven't picked up their hook yet. They have to go to the valley for that.
Well, first of all, they need to grab 20 skulls, and then they get to pick up the hook.
You are not incorrect. Yeah, so we're still missing Mirror, Longshot, Rudos, and Lights from No Mode.
Looks like it. Well... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But the good news is we know Strength 3 is in Logic Minerva, so if, like we've stated earlier, if Ganon does decide to say I hate to repeat this joke, but it's in Mike, then we're good. It
At
is
least have the decency to feel embarrassed about that joke. Okay. And yes, it is all dungeons. It is all dungeons because Requiem is on OOT, and we have exactly 2 checks in Adult Side Spirit we can do without a key, and both are not a small key. One of them is a big key.
Alright, here's the adult fishing, which means there was something here. Right, that was the 3rd strength.
Yep. prieR about to be very strong.
I mean, I would say he's a very strong runner already. He's in the finals, for God's sake. Sure can choose. But what does that do them? They can't do anything in spirit. Oh, as child? No, you definitely can't do it as child. Yeah, West still needs to do Ice Cavern for Nocturne. prieR still needs to do, words. Someone help me. 20
Fire
skulls, that's all.
Temple.
20 skulls.
20 skulls, needs to do Fire Temple, needs to get that hook shot off of Hammer Rocks.
Don't tell me he's going to fire. Don't do it, prieR.
I mean, he has to.
Well,
He needs the skulls.
But if he's going to,
He's not getting any skulls from Fire.
prieR would just Bolero up there. Oh, he's getting this one probably, and then... Because he knows that DMT is foolish.
And he's out. Okay, feel better. I feel better now. Also, prieR, I'm gonna need you to pick up 3 more rupees. Just 3.
prieR, I'm going to need you to pick up 154 rupees.
I gotta do math now. Damn it.
It's the other funny number.
Look at your calendar, Dastar. No need for math.
Oh, I don't get it. I'm kidding. I got it.
I didn't get it for a bit, and then I got it.
I just did not math correctly, and I'm like, why does the 3rd digit have a 1 in it? Like, what? Alright. prieR is... What is prieR doing? Going child, I hope? Oh no, they're checking OGC.
Yeah, you've just picked up strike 3. It makes sense to do it now while you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And he can just warp out of there to basically anywhere except for Colossus or Temple of Time.
I imagine, with what he's got available at the moment, probably to the Fire Temple.
Alright. Well, between the Foolish Stone required forest and skull collecting, I guess, for prieR, I am going to take a quick break and I'll be right back.
Just leaves us in the lurch, that guy.
Hey,
I mean,
fair enough. I did exactly the same thing to go and get a drink. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I ain't even mad.
like, Forest usually gets a bit of a bad rap as being somewhat of a snooze. Fun to play in vanilla, but not so much in rando because it's relatively linear. It takes a while, but it's still quite an interesting temple. However, when you know that there's absolutely nothing here, it does drag a little bit.
It's not even like it's a completely uninteresting temple. Like there are some cool techniques to do here.
Yeah, if you've got Furor's Wind as well, you can do a couple of warps back and save yourself 10-15 seconds a time, but without them, this is a relatively vanilla forest temple for West.
Yeah, 3 key forest is something is a way to spice this up, as is the option to
You've got hover boots as well,
yeah.
so you can magic your way across some various gaps. But prieR, I think, is probably, with that Nocturne play, going to pick up the final Night Skulls in Kaken. And into Fire then, because actually I said he's probably into Fire. Doesn't have the hammer yet, although if he's followed the logic, which we expect he has, he might well have worked it out that that's where the hammer's going to be.
And now that Dastar isn't here, prieR has picked up exactly 3 more rupees.
Timing is everything.
You know that I have wireless headphones, right?
No.
No,
Cool.
I did not.
Yeah, I totally have wireless headphones. Hi!
So prieR's hiking up Foolish Death Mountain Trail.
I didn't think
Picking
that
up
joke
skulls,
would make
maybe?
you all... I didn't think that guy would quiet you down here. Damn. Asger, every single time. Oh boy, sorry, I couldn't resist that one, because you specifically said when he wasn't here, and I'm like, dude, I can hear you, and I can even talk to you. Oh, that was great.
Yep.
I was on wireless headphones for the start of this stream, and then they ran out of battery, so I've switched to the old-fashioned ones, which don't fit in my ears properly.
Oh, that's rough.
It's fine. It's fine. prieR's backtracking here, probably to pick up some skulls.
Which is reasonable. Does what needs to be done to get to 20 skulls.
It is for the greater good.
It's number 19.
Seed. I realized the secondary meaning of wireless headphones putting toilet in logic. It really did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good joke.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that one. I was thinking the actual Zooter toilet, but okay, yeah, good point.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
We all missed that one. We all missed that joke. Well done, Aster. Well done.
Hats off, Aster. Not bad. Wow.
Also, when you first said Asda, I was confused why we were talking about a value
British
supermarket. Chain.
No.
Is that
And then
a
I
thing?
looked at chat. Yeah, that
Okay.
it's spelt differently, but yes.
Cool.
ASDA.
Today I learned.
prieR's getting the boss key, so as soon as he picks up the 20th skull, goes back to the village, picks up his hammer, he can come straight back into the fire temple and finish Volvagia.
Yep. And since I was too busy memeing and I'm now actually in front of my monitor again, I'm gonna go ahead and say nice to their rupees.
Nice. There's the boss key.
prieR warping to the graveyard. Well,
Or not.
or not. Making an executive decision to change their mind.
I think he's struggling to try and work out where he's going to get that final skull.
Oh, he's on it now.
Rope. Oh,
Ooh.
you can just jump back up onto the platform. You don't need a hookshot here.
But it's much cooler to hookshot.
Nope, can't get the one on the in Kakariko. That's off limits. Need a hookshot for that. Happy 2 hours, everyone.
Oh wow, this is 2 hours already. That's time flies when you're having fun,
Oh
guys.
my god.
2 hours and 2 medallions.
So at this rate, we'll be done by tomorrow?
For me, like in my time zone, yes, definitely.
Almost not in your time zone. Alright, anyway. So yeah, happy 2 hours, everybody. We are in finals game 2 here. West0pher needs to win this race and bring home the Challenge Cup. Otherwise, it is going to game 3. And quick shout out to our volunteers behind the scenes, and of course our racers, prieR and West0pher. Please give these guys a follow if you haven't already. They do some great content and definitely worth giving you some time on your screen there. Also our trackers, Lady Draco, Baby Shark, and Purple, pressing all the shiny buttons and giving us all the notes so that we can mislead you in every way, shape, and form. Speaking of misleading you in every way, shape, or form, thank you, of course, to BenjyRees and to Tobias for joining me on this madness here. And of course,
Thank you, Dastar.
Meh, I guess. And thank you, of course, to This Isn't Baseball, our race mod, for enforcing all the rules, and to Hell Knight for letting us show off this race as a whole.
Can you get the skull without a hookshot? Oh, with Hoverboot you can. Okay.
And that's 20.
I was literally going to say no just to be spiteful, but then he actually did it. So, can't really do much about that.
Could I get that without a hookshot? No. Could prieR? Probably.
Did I know that existed at all before I started doing watching these races? No.
Alright, prieR about to grab that hammer and be able to progress that seed. So, hate to say it, but West0pher is gonna be a forest temple ahead.
Yeah, although he still has to go through Ice Tavern, which doesn't take as long as Forest Temple.
Ice Cavern and Deku, but still.
Yeah, and he doesn't know that there's a path item in Zora's Domain either, because the hint for Zora's Domain to Queen Goma is very helpfully in Zora's
Right
Domain.
in front, King Zora, yeah.
Yeah, West0pher did kind of just focus skulls early, and he was already at 16 before he even knew 20 were necessary, I think.
Yeah, his skull routing was really good. I think kind of picked up the fact that the items that we'd seen in Kakariko Village couldn't be the path. So worked out that it had to be 20 skulls and really slipped those in nicely.
prieR's gonna hit this fairy fountain and go into Fire Temple, but we know that he needs to go to the Gerudo Valley and hit the Hammer Rocks. But that's no way is that gonna happen before Fire Temple.
Also, something that prieR has that West doesn't is he's gone to the back of the Lake Hylia and he has seen that 50 skulls is just going to be a Deku Stick upgrade. West0pher doesn't know that, so
Yep, that's correct.
he's still picking them up just in case.
At least picking up the ones he comes across, and that is something prieR will not have to do.
Let's see.
As West0pher is on to Phantom Ganon.
Yay! Wait, that means we're almost out of there. Yay! First I was being sarcastic, but the second one I meant it.
It's all right. We can go, but we can go back in soon with prieR.
I'm staring. I'm glaring at you, Benji, even though you can't see me. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just glaring at you. Well, all right. Well, let's kill the horsey, then kill the Ganon.
So,
Another simultaneous boss fight.
but not in the same dungeon.
It wasn't last time either. It was Goma and Volvagia. Or was it King Dodongo? I don't know, whatever.
West0pher's struggling a little bit to play tennis.
And big Goron sword coming in clutch here, and to follow up on Baby Shark's request, wake me up when the forest ends. Well, good morning.
I'm also gonna call out that playing tennis may be hard, but that was absolutely a smash hit, as one might say.
That's not bad.
Thank you. Hey, it's and forest is Kakiri. So I got that one. I got Jabu right off the nose.
And there's a little,
Alrighty.
there's a little baby Deku Tree.
And there comes the Deku Tree hints.
We're hoping for new information, not getting any.
And there's another snack down.
We knew about the market already, and he's about to find the duplicate of the King Zora hint.
And you know what I completely didn't notice? Fire and Shadow medallions are vanilla.
Yep.
Yep.
Did not notice that at all. Alright,
West0pher
Now-
might... going back into Fire Temple.
prieR fans, you want to be
Or-
sending your brainwaves over to prieR and tell him to go over to the Gerudo Valley.
Or is it time for West0pher to rush ice? It might be... Nope, it's a fire play.
They
Going back in.
They high-fived on the way out. Let's just put it that way.
True.
Could this be Valley? It
It
might
could
be.
be.
It might be. If you're thinking, I got a hammer just now, and this seed seems bottlenecked to hell, Hammer Rocks might be a very tempting check to check, and in this case, right call.
That's
I mean, yeah, I mean,
if he does that, that's super good for him.
with the exception of the Fire Temple, I don't know where else that hammer would lead you.
Here's a horse. This is a Hammer Rocks play.
Wow.
prieR is about to dive into Forest Temple, I'd wager.
Well, prieR fans who just sent your brainwaves, good job, you did it. Huh. And that's gonna actually give prieR the edge. Well, he may be a Forest Temple behind. Does have more general progression found.
Yeah, and he has more information. West0pher is back into Fire Temple and losing. Well, we're not sure if he's losing time, but he's certainly not gaining time every second he's in here.
I mean, he could get bailed out and find something in here. That's always the possibility.
I mean,
True.
what potentially would you find in here? Ruto's letter,
Arrows.
light arrows, probably the big ones.
There's a path to Twin Rova in Water Temple, so at this point that likely has to be Mirror Shield or something that leads us there.
Longshot and Mirror Shield, one of those is going to be in Spirit, and the other one's going to be in Water Temple. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. But yes, point is, Longshot and Mirror are those two probably, which means that Ruto's letter is somewhere else, as is Light Arrows.
And letter, which means the letter is our casino mode item potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Thrills.
And we got a hook.
Hookshot acquired.
I was gonna play devil's advocate and wonder if he was just gonna go back into DTG, to just do one final check before he switched out of there.
Right, so with the hookshot, he's going into Shadow.
Makes sense. It's a progression dungeon. He's done the first couple of checks, didn't find anything, but you never know. You might find what you need in
hear
here.
me out.
And
I got
if not,
I know where we're gonna find something fun.
yeah.
It's on Wax.
Could be lax, couldn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it could. That being said, Shadow is actually a really good play here. prieR has started in on Shadow and can continue straight to the Spinning Blades room here, and has the tools to finish it.
Yeah,
it is the
anytime
progression dungeon he needs to do. This is exactly the right play to make.
Anytime you've got progression available,
You do progression.
yeah, you can't hate it. Progression or paths, they're available.
Ruto's letter can totally be in Shadow.
And so can Lights. There are two possible items.
Letter can't be in Shadow? Why can't it?
Ruto's
locked eyes. Oh shoot, yeah. That is a point and a half.
Yeah, that's fair. Good job. So it's Lights or Bust in here.
Okay, so Shadow can't have any items, but it's still a required progression dungeon.
Yep.
Still can't hate it.
It's a relatively slow one, whereas you know that Forest is foolish. It's a little bit of a better thing to do earlier because there's always the possibility of bullshit.
Yeah, I think the longer you leave these the really time-consuming dungeons, the worse it feels when you have to do them, because there's always the element of you're doing the kind of arduous progression late on, and there's the thought of maybe the other runner's already done it and they're on the speedier dungeons.
Yeah, maybe my opponent is about to done here while I'm still sitting in Shadow.
Especially for someone like prieR, because he's in the situation where he has to win this game, because otherwise West0pher's the Challenge Cup champion.
Well, we're gonna be finding out probably within the hour on this one, or at most like 2 hours.
If this seed somehow manages to take another 2 hours, something's gone deeply, deeply wrong.
Yep, but I mean that is absolutely a thing.
Big chest. Is this our payout? It's
Oh,
Ruto's
yeah!
letter. Oh
That's a
boy,
payout.
it's a payout and a half.
Well, and that pretty much tells us the answers to the rest of our stuff. Mirror and Longshot are in the last two path locations, and then there's Lights somewhere, but both of our runners have Strength 3.
Yeah, there's no because they'd have to do all dungeons as well. There is nowhere that they would say that would really necessarily take them too long to do. They're probably the worst one is. I actually don't know what the worst one would be. There's nowhere really that bad. If it's even higher up Fire Temple, it's not great, but I think West is probably taking the sensible play of not taking the risk and just clearing it out. Is that a
Again,
biggie?
there's nothing stopping lights from still being in Fire Temple. Oh, now we're at Fashion percent.
Fashion percent achieved.
Does the shield not count in fashion percent?
It does not.
Shields don't count for anything.
It's a shirt. It's the 2 shirts and it's the 2 boots. Okay, Mayra, you missed
A lot.
a lot, actually. So, West0pher is in Fire Temple and just picked up Uro's letter. prieR just completed Fashion percent by picking up the Goron tunic, which he had previously bought. What else?
The hookshot was on Hammer Rocks, locked by 20 skulls.
And West0pher is a forest temple ahead, but an ice cavern and a Deku
shadow.
tree behind,
And half shadow.
and half a shadow.
So yeah, that forest advantage isn't much here at this point. They're both doing progression in other ways, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Kokiri Sword is on the Zora diving game. It's hinted as path to Goma, but the hint for that is very helpfully in Zora's domain. And because West hasn't been there yet, he doesn't really know.
That might change soon, though.
Boomerang is in the Deku tree, locked by that Kokiri Sword that
Yes,
Benji
Scarlet
just mentioned.
Sisters, it is indeed all dungeons. Hard all dungeons for spirit keys. OOT, the Ocarina of Time, has our Requiem of Spirit, and we need to be child in Spirit Temple to get at least 1 key to be actually able to progress in here.
Yeah, that is a rough spot for that letter, that's sure. That's definitely true.
Yeah. It's a nice play. West0pher about to get that information unless he just runs straight past that hit stone in front of King Zora. At which point,
That's on him. If that heavy.
that's on him, yeah. Oh, and yeah, we have to do Foolish Stone Forest, of course, because all dungeons.
Now, we know that literally the only thing in Ice Cavern that's useful is the song.
West? West, do you want to pick up that hint?
West?
West.
Oh no, West!
West.
Oh no!
West, don't. Oh no. He still has the chance to pick up that hint when
On the way out.
On the way out. Wait, no, he's not going on the way out. He's not going here on the way out. He's not on freezing King Zora. And, he's also certainly not moved King Zora yet, so oh no.
I believe this is the definition of not like this.
Oh, I'm gonna call that a Pepega.
I'm gonna nod sagely like I understand.
I mean, yeah, he's still gotta do Jabu, but it's gonna be a bit. Because he does need to get that Kokiri Sword and do Deku to get the Boomerang.
Yep. So that hint there is the domain path to Goma.
Not link this. What is this, Tobias?
Check it out,
Good
it's an
emote.
actual emote. It is not like this with a Kokiri hood and gauntlets.
That just makes me think of Nuclear Reaction's actually emote, because it's Mido.
Hmm.
Stimuli.
While prieR's just going for a leisurely boat ride. We've got some stowaways, but swiftly dealt with.
Doesn't seem that leisurely to me. Just saying. If you have to kill the undead, I can't imagine that's leisure. That's.
I mean, you don't have to kill them. You can just
Have him walk off the boat.
yeah.
You don't need to kill them.
They might be able to swim.
Fair.
Or not. but sucks to be them.
Yeah, that's not our problem.
We have provided alternative transportation, namely swimming. OOT is Requiem is the other hint in the fountain. Well,
No, it's not in the well.
no.
Oh man,
Thanks,
can you imagine if light arrows were in the well for a forced world tour?
At the moment, based on check density, it's probably the most likely place.
Oh, what have I just brought onto us?
Second most likely place after Ganon's castle.
Oh, that is true.
Is this going to be the second forced world tour in a row that I'm going to be calming? Oh.
We'll see.
Oh, GCG wasn't technically required yet.
Look, details, okay? But yeah, you're right. It's an it's an oops world tour, that's all.
Only thing in GTG is was a bow, right?
Yep. World tour for the fans, that's right, Kalo.
Oh,
Biggie.
big chest. What's this? Fire arrow.
Wrong lollipop.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you supposed to defeat Bongo Bongo with those?
Yeah.
About that.
That's what you meant, right?
Yeah. See, hear me out. You don't actually need any items to beat Bongo Bongo, because Bongo Bongo is very clearly a drummer, and a drummer just defeats themselves when they drop their sticks every 10 seconds. That's a band joke for you all.
I mean, alternatively, what's an alternative description for the word drummer?
Oh.
Person who
Percussionist?
hangs around with musicians.
Yep.
Fair. But yeah, I always used to make fun of my friends in the percussion section. It was so good. Because they would do that so fucking much.
Anyway, here's the supercalifragilistic fight with Bongo Bongo.
And you know why? It's supercalifragilistic? Well, because the rhythm of how to beat up Bongo Bongo is exactly like saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and prieR better had sung that song in his head.
He clearly did not.
Yeah.
What other songs work? Because it's to do with the tempo, right?
Yeah, 150 beats per minute.
Ooh. This is the 2 cycle as well.
It's a 3 cycle. Skater Boy works as well. Purple is right.
Also correct spelling of Skater Boy, which I appreciate. There we go.
And the school administrator has come over and told Bongo to stop making that racket.
There is a whole Spotify playlist. You know what, Chuckles? I believe it.
Oh man, you know what we didn't make a joke about though, Tobias?
I don't know.
Ognob.
I was gonna say Ognob.
See, I wasn't gonna bring it up because I really don't like that joke, but you know, you do you.
It's just a backwards name. Who cares?
Yeah. You mentioned that Bongo Bongo was told to stop making a racket. I thought it was Phantom Ganon that you played tennis with, not Bongo.
I think
See,
Benjy's actually
that one I
getting
actually
both of us.
appreciate.
I think when it comes to bad jokes, I think Benjy's beating both of us, Tobias.
I don't know. I certainly feel competition, that's for sure.
That's definitely true.
I would like to point out that you can volunteer to commentate for the Silver Gauntlets and not have to make terrible jokes. It's not a required bar of entry.
It's not required.
Minerva, you are absolutely right.
I knew
what
about
also
staying
works,
alive.
by the way. What also works,
So I
by the
did
way,
know that.
is Yellow Submarine.
Not required, but highly recommended. Oh boy, I'm crying.
Another one bites the dust. That is That's good comedy. I like that. I appreciate that. prieR's dipping into the water temple. Doesn't have the long shot yet. I think maybe thinking, see if he can pick up the mirror shield.
You know, it'd be hilarious.
Long shot for
Long shot.
somehow.
We're thinking that the long shot is in spirit and the mirror shield is in. Oh, because that's where the paths lead. Right. Never mind. Ignore that. I was being dumb.
You were thinking long shot to get across the Colossus to get an item there?
No, I was saying that both items are vanilla. That's what I was saying. But they can't because they lead to the other one being completed.
They could be in the vanilla chests though, just the opposite ones.
Yeah, exactly. And there's your Nocturne. BK in the correct wall and water temple, it looks like.
Good eyes. This is the map chest.
It's a key. And West still hasn't found that 50 hint. Gee, I wonder where it could be.
Hasn't found the 50 hint. Hasn't found the Zora's Domain path hint.
Well, there is one more somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And so with kind of looking at a bit of a loss for a few of the dungeons, he's got Shadow Temple available. He knows its progression, so yeah, why not finish it?
At this point, you might as well.
Yep. You got the tools. Alright, so somewhere in here, prieR's likely going to find the mirror shield. Which means they're going to probably Furores and Bale.
Likely.
And then cross the wasteland over to Spirit.
There's no point going, oh, has prieR been into Spirit yet?
Brain no worky.
I
think both of them have been in spirit at this point.
So he
Correct,
knows
because
that
they
there's
put
no
that Song
point.
of Time.
Yeah, so he knows there's no point going back to Spirit now because there's nothing he can do until he's child.
Where? Oh, Furores was in Deku Tree, right? In the same room as the
Slingshot.
The same room as the vanilla slingshot. The 100% pure vanilla slingshot.
That's true. You got Serenade.
Nice spin strat there from West to finish off Dead Hand.
Yep, good job. Okay, so West0pher's information disadvantage is really beginning to mount here because he is continuing to collect skulls along the way. In fear that it could be a 50 skull seed on top of being all dungeons.
And that is correct. That is, in fact, bottle percent. With that Water Torches bottle. Another green potion, by the way. Oh, that's
Another
big.
biggie. Could be the mirror shield.
We know River Chest is dead. That could also be Blue Lollipop.
Can I do the bit?
You did earlier.
You
pretty sure
have
that was you
already
that said
done
it.
it. You
Yeah,
have mentioned
passed
it
along,
several
though.
times.
I know, but I like it. It gives you a cool animation.
And also, this dungeon's Path to Twin Roba, not Bongo. Get wrecked.
True. But unlike Majora's Mask Rando, where ice arrows are required, in this, nope. And the vanilla game, actually, one of the gossip stones, once you put on the Mask of Truth and talk to them, they all give you little snippets of information. One of them even references that the fact that the main prize in Gerudo Training Ground, which is the ice arrows, is actually underwhelming. The game knows that they don't really serve a purpose. It's quite funny.
I mean, yeah, because I believe the game doesn't expect you to even go to GTG until after Shadow.
Yeah.
Could have peeked that earlier.
Hey, if you run out of nuts, they might have some use. Nice. Alright. So we're 2.5 hours in.
Yes.
prieR's got 4 medallions and does have what they need to get the 5th from Forest. I'm sorry, that's not Forest. That's yeah,
They don't have what they need to get a 5th yet.
Correct. They need the letter, which is in Fire Temple shortcut. So that's really where they need to go for actual progression, besides just clearing the dungeons. That's what prieR needs to do. West0pher, on the other hand, that's a little bit rougher because we know what he needs to do. He needs to do Child Domain. And he's not going to because that hint just happened to be there.
Yeah, the thing is, he's like, of course you need to go through domain to get to Jabu, but without the boomerang, the question is how long does he try and wait before thinking, you know what, I'm just going to see if it's in the vanilla boomerang chest.
That's rough for West0pher, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the question is at the moment, how long do both runners isolate the checks that we know they need?
Well, I mean, it's as they're saying in chat right now, what Purple's saying in chat right now is, this is not a problem what he's doing right now. It's not the thing he absolutely needs to win the seed, but he does need to do it. Correct. Yeah. It has to be done for him to have a chance of winning.
This is time neutral for West0pher.
It is not gaining, but also not losing. Although I guess that's also true for prieR. I guess we know Mirror has to be here somewhere.
Yeah, but not here. This has to be a small key, logically. Because of the key layout and key logic in Water Temple, because that is a thing too.
Yeah.
we know the
Chuckles already pointed out in chat.
Yeah. We know the river chest is nothing, and we know that the vanilla boss key chest is a small key. So that pretty much puts Mirror Shield either on Dark Link or Morpher itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember.
I think you do Morpher first.
I think you probably would, except prieR can't because he doesn't have the long shot.
Fair.
And because of that path hint, we're pretty sure it's in Spirit Temple.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it has to be. There is nothing else it can be at this point.
So, Purple, I won't try to change your mind because that is actually... That is just absolutely true. Water key logic, actually more complicated than spirit key logic.
I just leave both of them to the professionals.
Someone summon Jackstronomy.
Speaking of which, we didn't have an ESF today. I'm sad.
That is true.
Any what?
Emotional support fish.
Oh.
I mean, we'll have a hunger support fish when we fill a bottle with a fish for Jabu, but the ESF is when you find a bottle with a fish already in it. Hey, it's Dark Link. He found a way. Correct, Minerva. That is exactly what you are reading.
I'm trying to remember, where was the big Goron sword that West picked up?
Oh,
I've got the sheet.
Skulkin. Yeah, it's on the sheet.
It's literally on the sheet.
Okay, look, I'm new to this. I'm still trying to remember that we've got the seat.
I mean, I guess. Alright,
you do have a point.
And there it is. That's going to be Mirror Shield.
Let's see. Yep, okay. Logic not broken.
Look, we've already made the joke about me having the spoiler log open. I might as well continue it, right?
Yeah, no, but...
Alright, and that marks the path.
prieR is going deep fire. And with that, we'll be able to do Jabu.
But that also delays him going to Spirit, doesn't it? Oh, he wants to get Requiem, but he has to get Requiem, right? Duh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, my brain is
delay
working,
him. This enables him going Spirit.
Yep. This is the right play. I just forgot the proper chain.
And prieR, I think not for the first time, this seed has kind of has seen, okay, we've got a number of options available, and picked the right one. Did it after clearing Fire Temple the first time, picked out those hammer rocks, and now deciding that actually I haven't found what I needed, just going to go back in and finish Fire Temple.
And will do so up until the shortcut when he finds Ruto's letter. There's no way he stays after that.
I'd be surprised.
No, that is the perfect occasion to not continue in Fire Temple any further.
Right. Not to mention, if he really wanted to, he could Furores, but I doubt he would. Sure, we will have one more Barren Forest to do once he finishes Jabu. But he's absolutely he's gonna finish Jabu first, just to get out of Child.
Yeah, he's gonna push that foolish dungeon as far back as he can.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was thinking you'd do Forest first, and then do Jabu, because it would save you an age change.
Oh!
Or a couple of age changes.
You are not wrong.
So I was thinking the other way around, because it would save you the age change at the end when you have to go and do Jabu, but you're right, because you'd have to do it to get the Ocarina of Time song. So you're right, it's kind of neutral on that. But they don't have Prelude, remember, so unless it's on completing Water Temple, which they won't be able to do yet. Well, actually, no, there's just no way they can have that, never mind.
Nope, it's either on Burning Kakariko, which is the vanilla Nocturne check, which retires the Forest,
Any way,
Fire,
shape,
and
or
Water
form you
medallions.
look at it, it is blocked by Water Temple.
Correct.
Alright, so we've already seen this on both ends here. Well, he's got the actual progression left, with I mean, that's the problem. He can dip water. He needs to go to ZD as a child. He can do GTG. Wait, he already started GTG, right? He's still got the rest of it.
Pretty much everything in GTG, I think, except the toilet.
Thing is, if prieR gets pushed to Jabu by finding Ruto's letter, or gets clued in that Jabu might be a thing he wants to do, he's going to do Zora's domain checks as well.
prieR's already done those. I'm sorry, no, prieR. I'm sorry, I got it.
prieR has not.
Yep. My bad. Oh.
Yeah, domain basically unlocked a lot of the seed, Ilan.
Wait, prieR has
Domain?
done the domain. He's got the sword.
I am confused.
Yeah, you meant West0pher, but prieR's the one who has done that stuff.
Yes, sir. You are
The
correct.
key for West, even though he has the letter, is that he doesn't have the boomerang, and he won't find the boomerang because it's in the Deku Tree, and the Kokiri sword is in Zora's domain, which is where the hint is, and he's been there, but he walks straight past it.
Yeah,
Pardon me. You are absolutely right.
Wayfaring Fox's comment is the correct answer. Ruto's at the shortcut right here for prieR is going to be glow mode for him. That's going to put him on the path for everything that he needs.
Boy,
That's a thing.
that's also a 1 hour glow mode.
What do you mean?
As in, that glow mode is gonna be for, he's gonna be in glow mode for about an hour.
Yeah.
You have Jabu, you have Forest that he still needs to do. Then he needs to do Spirit Temple.
He's probably going to do
Trying to find
Jabu.
his long shot there, and then we'll see if there's any seed left that, to not have found the light arrows in yet.
Kalo, it's because we have the Spirit Path of Morpha hint, we know that the long shot has got to be in that path. It's got to be in Spirit Temple. There's literally nothing else that we could find there that would lock it. So we kind of do know where it is. The good news is prieR's going to is not going to do the Top of Fire. And he is very much going to, shoot, I just had a phrasing and I lost it. Basically, he's going to do either Forest or Jabu and then the other one. Like, both answers are correct.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah, so he's going to do one of those, then do the other, get the song before going back child to finish Spirit. And because Spirit's going to have the long shot, water will be the last dungeon he does. But that is the path of logic for prieR.
So, how does West0pher catch up?
Hope for... No, that was mean. I was going to say something, but I realized that was going to be mean. I'm not going to do that.
I think West0pher's best path to catch up might be seeing... I've got Ruto's letter. I don't have an idea where the boomerang is. Maybe I dip Jabu, see if it's in the vanilla chest. And then while you're there, you go through Zora's domain, and you get what you need.
Is that a decent play for what he still has left, though? I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know the path to Goma, though. That's West0pher's problem.
Yeah.
He needs to do Ice Cavern to be able... Wait, has done Ice Cavern.
He's done Ice Cavern.
I am brain dead. He has done Ice Cavern, but he has completely brain farted on reading the hint in front of King Zora, which is the only hintstone we've known so far that has the path that Zora's domain is path to Goma hint.
Yeah, so far that 50 and that path hint have only been in one location that we've seen.
And
yeah.
I think West will probably, rather than change ages, he'll see what you can find in the water temple. Do as much progression as he can, perhaps. Because as far as he knows, there could be either of those items in there.
And there's the letter. prieR is out of there. Or maybe not.
He's gonna leave Feroz Wind in here, just in case. Saves himself a climb back up if there ends up being the requirement.
It is the shortcut, but you're right. Because
you've got SW, might as well use it.
He doesn't know that we know that there's nothing else here.
Right, there's a very small chance that the light arrows are in the top of the Fire Temple compared to everywhere else in Hyrule.
I thought West already checked those.
It is still a chance. Yes, no. West has checked them, but prieR has not. But prieR has not.
And nap time for prieR's tracker.
All right, 07s to the tracker team for dealing with everything through all the Forest Temple stuff.
There's not even any particularly juicy bait in the Forest Temple either.
Nothing, it's foolish.
But I like a double defense or something.
We haven't seen those at all. I'm gonna say that they're probably in the well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can narrow it down enough for a lights bet because there's more than 2 guesses. Do you know of a way we can evenly split the ideas?
Inside or outside inside Ganon's castle or not?
Ooh, that's not evenly split, but it would be a risky play for the courageous better.
You want me to make that bet? I'll make that bet.
I'm game.
Every now and then I just think, where the hell can I make a bet for that's not going to take an hour to solve?
Inside or outside Ganon's castle isn't too bad, actually. In terms of checks we haven't seen yet, the things we have left would be half a water, spirit, Jabu. That's about 15-ish?
No,
50
inside
to 20?
Inside
So
versus anywhere else?
Inside Ganon's castle versus anywhere else is as good a bet as any.
Okay, I'm going to
Think
throw
that
10
may
minutes
happen.
on this one. It is up. We are up, everyone. Where are the light arrows?
I think inside Ganon's castle has slightly worse odds, but surprisingly not that bad.
And
Alright,
Chuck will start down all of Tobias's money here.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% not betting tonight anymore. 50% points loss is enough for me.
If you're not going to bet, then you can pay it out and I'm going to bet.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, for getting well here. That's gonna push the odds towards outside. Oh well.
Where are you putting your money, Dastar?
I was thinking about anywhere else. I'm just not feeling the Ganon's castle.
All right, I'll bet against you. Keep it spicy.
How much you going? I'll match. 5, 10.
420.
Oh, 420 points. Oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gambling responsibly.
All right. I absolutely accidentally hit a second 0, so I'm doing 10 times that.
All right, I'll match you. Fair enough.
Oh, okay. I'm forcing you to put the money in. Hell yeah. Because I am totally responsible on my fake bucks.
Slightly mean drop, but the important thing is West is where he needs to be.
That's true. He's back on the path. But is he gonna check the hint?
I don't. He's here. I'm not sure he needs to.
That's fair. Consider. I think it'll feel better knowing about it. I know we've seen it, Kalo, but I just don't remember there being anything there. Because we had irons really early. They could have gotten it, even though it's not in logic.
This is a pretty tight dive now for West.
Ooh. It's still got. Oh yeah, there's no way. No way. Rip.
Oof.
F's in chat for the diving fail. And screw this, I'm using Dins. I think West is, like, in his own head here. I think he's, like, realizing that something is off and it's causing him more... Like, it's causing him more screw-ups than he normally does, I think.
Yeah, it's always the possibility that in finals as well, maybe you feel that pressure a little bit more keenly.
Indeed. Hi, Jax.
Because he's showing the letter, and I think he's going to go straight into Jabu.
No.
He's good.
Thanks.
He's still not checking the hint, but he is indeed doing the diving minigame, which is going to give him his K-Sword, which is going to be a relief for him.
But he's also going to feel awful on missing that first one.
Oh, yeah.
And for not getting the hint when he was here to do the King's Laura skip to Rush Ice.
Alright, we've got just over 6 minutes left on the bet. Where are the light arrows? Inside the castle or anywhere else?
We sadly have not had an emotional support fish this seed, but
We had 2 green potions.
I do love that you actually turned that into an emote, Jax.
Yeah. I love the ESF. I will always commentate on the ESF. How's that a screw up? I was there with you when you just called it the emotional sport fish. Wasn't I? Oh, I thought he was gonna check the hint. Oh,
He is going to check the hints!
Oh, he's gonna be so angry at himself.
Oh,
Yep,
there.
the angry shield flicks.
Oh,
Even more
my
reason
God.
to check that diving minigame, and boom, there's the
Oh,
Kakiri
he is
sword.
so mad
He's gonna
right
be
now.
very mad.
It's not going to feel good, but at least he's got it done.
Yeah, he needed that in order to continue.
So badly.
Can
You know
we
what? He's out of here.
Yep.
talk about the tunic choices?
Sure.
Because I don't know if I'm feeling the kind of, I'm going to say black. It feels like it's not quite a
No,
dark
it's a super
black.
dark green.
Is it? Yeah, I'm not feeling that, but the current like regal purple on prieR, I think I like.
Can't agree with that one.
Yeah, definitely feeling the purple, but more than the green.
Here's the first post-sister for prieR.
Joel.
And we are, of course, at this point mandated to explain that Louisa May Alcott played Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time before writing Little Women, and named the protagonist after the Poe sisters.
I think there was a little bit of time travel involved there, but you know.
I mean, on Ocarina of Time, weirder shit happens.
You are not wrong.
Correlation implies causation, right?
I got nothing. I literally have nothing on this one.
I mean, I could be really trolly and say that Louisa May Alcott wrote the book after watching the film, which Greta Gerwig got the idea from by playing the game.
Oh, so what you're saying is that it's just another book or movie made after the video game? God.
And those always turn out well.
Oh, God, stop. I remember one time we renamed them as the Volunteers behind the scenes.
There's FW for West, and he's going to pick up his extremely fine Madagascan vanilla slingshot.
Oh, man. And we're on Poe number 2.
Beth.
I mean, depends if you have a power pellet. Oh, is the bow the power pellet then, Kayla? That would make sense. I'm okay with that.
Waka.
I'm really mad at that I didn't realize that. What Kayla just said.
Ouch.
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong, no.
And that
Deku
is
Nuts.
and technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Yeah, Deku Nuts' best item in the game. Changed my mind.
And
Okay.
there is a boomerang for West0pher.
West is probably feeling far better now that he seems to be back on the path.
That being said, probably not gonna feel great about the timing of finding those items. Would probably have preferred to find them about an hour earlier.
Indeed. I'm just gonna go ahead and interrupt real quick. Under a minute and a half left on the bet. We've got just over 100k fake points in the chat. If you want to try and get a share of those. Odds are a little bit higher on anywhere else, but it's not a bad call to guess inside Ganon's castle.
At this point, they're pretty even. I mean, really even.
Yeah. prieR definitely has the advantage, but you're right that they are definitely even in terms of progression. prieR's just had it longer.
Yeah, prieR's done more of Water Temple, that's true. But otherwise, they'll have the same number of medallions in a second. They'll have the same number of stones as well. And we need both.
And it's one spider dead. Well, technically second spider, but you know what I meant.
Slightly cleaner Goma fight than prieR had.
It's true. And every little bit's gonna help him.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay.
Because West will go straight into Jabu here.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to age change, which prieR does, and do not have preludes to make that a little bit quicker.
Yeah, they're basically, I mean, except for a half water temple, which which
Half
might
water
might about even out what they've done, what prieR is behind in terms of finishing Fire Temple, while West0pher is already entering Jabu.
Oh, you're right. West's
They're
earlier,
about even.
West's early Forest Temple really just bailed him out here. He was definitely behind, but now that he was able to find it during the time that prieR was in here, that really helped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this race is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, they're actually pretty dang close now.
Ooh, talking to signs today, huh? Hey, wait, wasn't West just here?
Sometimes you have to double dip.
I mean, that's basically what Water and Spirit are today.
Oh yeah. Logically required double dips, a lot of them.
Honestly, as much as I think they need, shouldn't they do all of Child Spirit? I mean, because none of the adult stuff was keys, right? So they should do the whole thing? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Neither do I. I'm not going to pretend that I do.
Just get enough keys to go back adult?
Yeah, I think so. Everything else is accessible from adult side.
Because we know where the big key is, right?
Yeah, that's on adult side.
The only possible thing would be if your long shot's on child side potentially.
Good point.
Yeah, but you only that's why I said you do the child exclusive checks and then you
Right, yes, yeah, no,
GTFO.
sorry, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, Phantom Ganon for free. Doesn't quite stun lock Ganon off the platform there.
But still,
a
very good
solid
fight.
And that's 2 of 3 stones for prieR.
Not even checking what the Phantom Ganon item is. I wouldn't either. It's foolish.
Honestly, the only thing that you, for skipping the Jabu checks, Chuckles, I mean, the only thing that you're really looking for at this point is light arrows, and you know you're going to get that hint from Ganon, so. While it is ballsy, it's not as bad as it sounds, I think. And here comes the trek back to the castle.
Dastar, that sounds rough, but mercifully, not an option this seed because we had strength 3 really early. We just didn't necessarily have a lot else. Deku Nuts again proving their worth, taking out those Shabombs, which are not the enemies called Bubbles, despite literally being Bubbles.
Because that would be too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So to clear up the confusion, because I've seen other people speculate why one of the stingers dies in here, while the others just get stunned by the nut. Well, the one stinger that dies gets killed by Princess Rudo's butt, which has the same damage value as a pot.
Also
That's
same.
funny. I like that.
I also die to Fish Lady's ass.
You know what? I'm not gonna comment.
I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm just gonna say it.
It's
This is where someone puts like the description of The Shape of Water in chat,
I'm just, you know what?
and then we move on.
This is
Hey, where did Dastar go? Where did Dastar go?
he contained himself.
Maybe for the best.
Wow. Let me see how.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Lady Draco chose the wrong day to eat fish sticks.
That
okay.
sounds like a personal problem. All right, and the I don't think I've ever seen the Goron Ruby here in Jabu before.
No, I was thinking that as well. I don't know if I have.
I don't know, it feels pretty rare.
Which is weird because it's just as likely to be that as it is any other stone or medallion. And yet.
Tough, don't get me started on those, because I got a few of them.
No, we're not going there. Big Octo providing pretty much no resistance as a mini boss.
But
And
also
oh,
happy
snap.
3 hours.
I mean, does anything really provide much resistance nowadays besides the RNG stuff?
I think it's my turn to put the commands in chat and do the thank yous. So, thank you very much, first of all, to our 2 runners here in Challenge Cup Game 2. West0pher, who is 1 game up, and prieR, who is just entering Jabu now. Thank you so much to our wonderful trackers, pressing all the shiny buttons and helping us keep track of what's going on. We have Lady Draco, Baby Shark, and Purple. Thank you very much to my commentary partners in crime today, TobiasG and Dastar. Thank you to Hell Knight, who is our restreamer and kind of general impresario here at TSG. And thank you to our race mod for today, who is Baseball.
And thank you, of course, also to BenjyRees for being with us here on commentary today.
Absolute pleasure.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and throw this one out. Thank you, chat. Thank you for being here.
Literally couldn't do it without you. All 138 of you.
Look, Baseball, it's the finals. You can assume that these people know how to stay within the rules. I'm pretty sure you just press the button on Randobot and go back to what you're doing. Am I right? I'm kidding, of course. I know you're doing your stuff.
I think she takes her job just as seriously as every other race.
That was the joke, yes. No,
Yeah, you never know when.
I was definitely not being serious on that.
You never know when something might come up. I assume is FPA in use for the finals? I imagine it would be.
Yes.
And I'm sure if something happened, they would be here and ready, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I did not intend to start all this conversation about it by that joke, so I'm gonna go ahead and apologize there. Anyway, hey, the tumor's dead.
It's not a tumor!
Oh, fuck! You know what I just realized, Tobias?
That I'm the perfect person to make that joke because I can actually do the German accent?
Well, yes, but no. It's still Challenge Cup.
So?
It's AD.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm host.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll do your one better.
What have I missed out here?
I made a bet at the start of Challenge Cup. And every time there is a seed that I am watching where all dungeons is confirmed. I owe a sub for each runner that does it.
You owe
So damn.
a sub in air quotes.
I mean, let's be real, Toffle. I totally forgot. If there's any, yeah, it's if someone picks up the Ocarina of Time, is my criteria, and they're both going to. So. Oh shit!
I think you've just been 1-upped, or 4-upped, I guess.
Tobias just put me to shame.
That is not true.
Why?
I did not. Because I just clicked that button because I realized, look, 94 gift subs.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that cannot stand.
All right, chat. Can I get some silver gauntlets in the chat for 100 gift subs from this man here, TobiasG?
Hello.
Damn, dude. Just damn.
You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm fine.
Same.
I am an agent of chaos, and I like it that way.
Chuckles, what?
I mean, Chuckles, you do you.
I mean, Hell Not Sure won't complain.
There are many excellent, very excellent bit tier reward emotes in this channel.
Well, yeah, that's true. In fact,
There is-
by Silver G not like this would be 10,000 bits. Just saying.
Yeah, and Silver G Not Like This is an excellent emote.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I mean, I think Hell Knight needs to put that in chat because no one in here has cheered 10,000 bits yet, which, you know... Oh shit, sorry Chuckles. I picked the wrong thing.
Wow, mod abuse.
No, I literally clicked delete message on Chuckles. Sorry folks.
No, I'm just giving you crap, man. Hey, it's the hype train. Nice job, Minerva. Well done.
Shoo frickin' choo!
If it's a Zelda hype train, does it go bomb choo choo?
I don't know if you
Do
can
I
hear
need
me.
to? Do I need to go into the zone? Do I need to go into the zone?
No.
No, that's for Dastar only.
Wow. Oh, Purple following up. Oh shit. People are going nuts here. That was the not like this.
Whoa!
10K is not like this. Just post all your bit rewards.
Go ahead.
Oh, Baby Shark! Oh man, we really do have a train going here. Because I am absolutely getting derailed and not paying attention to what's happening.
Well, what we are seeing is West0pher has picked up OT in the meantime. We completely missed that. And here's a big chest on child side, besides the small key,
And
which
there it
is our long shot.
There it is.
There
It's
it is.
almost like we knew this was coming.
All right.
And because it is on child side, we are done here. See ya. Get out.
Yeah, hard required. Hard required. All dungeons. However, whichever way you twist it.
And that is, in fact, all mode for prieR. Not prieR.
For West0pher.
Thank you.
Hard AD for key logic and for items. Yeah.
Okay,
This was the all dungeonist of all dungeon seeds.
We literally had that, like, under the first half an hour, we had that prediction out.
How far ahead of West0pher? West0pher isn't
Half
that
water
far ahead. He has to do half a water temple that prieR already did.
and Child Spirit, right?
Also that.
So he's age changing
Oh no,
now.
West0pher has done Child Spirit. He's
Oh right, it's
yeah.
right.
prieR has to do that Child Spirit that
I can totally tell left from right. I promise. Holy shit! That's level
Occasionally.
3 complete.
Oh my.
Holy crap, chat. Yeah, this is gonna come down to the wire here. It's child spirit versus half of water at this point.
And Pre is obviously headed straight into headed straight over to the castle to. Oh wow, Moscow 805 with the 5-pack. Thank you so much.
Hey, hold up. That was their first time chat when they thanked Purple for getting one of Purple's gifts, and they're paying it forward and dropping 5 themselves. Holy crap, Moscow!
Yeah.
You love to see it.
You do. You definitely love to see it. I'm gonna throw a couple of these down.
Thanks to everyone who's contributing to the Hell Knight Gets to Eat Next Month fund.
I can't. I know that we make that joke a lot, but I still can't stop laughing at it. All right.
It's great because through all the support, it means that we get to put on more streams. And even though Challenge Cup is very soon to be coming to an end, either today or maybe in a game 3, there is still plenty of stuff that's going to be going on the Silver Gauntlets, including plenty of league matches coming up. And I think there's another Pictionary spoiler log race in the pipeline.
Yes, on the 14th of May, in fact. And I think this one has some extra randomizer stuffed into it. Wasn't it some entrance randomizer this time? Help me out here. Picture spoiler log.
RSL. Oh,
RSL. Oh yeah, random settings even.
Wow. All right, and here we've got Child Spirit versus Water again, so we are seeing exactly what the other one just had already done. This really is going to come down to the wire. Holy crap.
Yeah, prieR, I think, saved a little bit of time in Jabu through some FW setting. But it is literally going to be...
Oh, Minerva,
I mean...
were you trying to push it over level 4, Minerva? Thank you, and I'm sorry it didn't work. Oh, okay, fair.
Well, let's get this over level 4 indeed.
Boop. There you go. Oh, okay, or baseball could try that, you know, I mean... You guys are nuts.
What is this warm, fuzzy feeling I've got inside?
I'm sorry, that might be the cancer.
I think it's the beer.
That too.
One of Denmark's finest.
There you go. This is really just gonna be down to literally execution. Oh man.
Down to where the light arrows are, and just about that's it.
Oh, this is actually making me a bit nervous how this is gonna end up.
Yeah, West with a little bit of a bait there, maybe thinking he was going to get the mirror shield, but nope, just a bottle. So he'll keep searching.
Holy heck, so many new names in chat. Thank you so much to KK250 for subscribing, as well as NadinoCraft for gifting a gift sub tier 1 to James Hart.
First time sub from KK and first time gifter from Nadino. Wow.
Y'all are awesome.
People just spreading those warm and fuzzies.
prieR's getting the flying taxi from Corvinite. I mean, Kapora.
Nice.
Where in water is Mira? Well, Darklink.
He finds a way. You should know this by now. And if you don't, well, Darklink always finds a way. Sorry, I realized I was saying that, not knowing who I'm talking to.
Yeah, the thing is, sometimes runners kind of prioritize Darklink a little bit, because after Darklink you've got the river chest as well. But for these runners, it's been hinted that it's a junk item, so they're probably it would kind of go maybe further back in your priority list, as here's more bait for West0pher.
Well, clearly the ice arrows were the required item here, right? I mean, you're not wrong, Minerva, but you know what hasn't found a way, quote unquote, yet? And that's bottom of the well.
And Ganondorf is about to tell us where that's,
Wow. Y'all are still going, what the hell?
Oh, there's a hype train to bring to the end of level 5.
Purbles, don't make me sad, please.
Are you ready for some? Are you ready for some high fives?
Oh,
Yes,
always.
we are.
Because we are, I think, about to find out exactly how far apart these runners are.
Oh my god.
Yep.
This is exactly the type of race you want in the finals, folks.
West0pher is peeking the key, then pulling out that block, knows that these are the 2 keys he needs to make it to Dark Link.
And so prieR's going to have the ever so slight advantage, which he needs, because if West wins, GG's, West0pher's your Challenge Cup Season 5 champion. If prieR wins, we've got a decider.
Oh man, I thought everyone was so hyped before the race even started, but oh god, it's just... I'm not even in the same geographical location as all of you, and I can feel the friggin' hype here.
Indeed.
prieR's not getting the insta-grab on Morpher, so this is going to take a little bit of time just to get him into position.
Still got a grab, and sometimes that's all you need. And look at
Still
that.
pins Morpher to the door and gets a, well, we're gonna call it a half cycle.
Alright, and that's 5 medallions, and probably the ability to warp back to Temple of Time.
Gonna
not worth
save,
checking.
or gonna check the timing on when prieR enters a blue warp here.
See how far behind West is?
Yeah. This might be just about 2 minutes. He needs to finish Darklink still.
West is avoiding Central Pillar.
That's saving him in a minute that prieR did.
Okay,
And
there
there's
we
the
go.
key on Morpher.
3:15 on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And West is doing the Dark Link loop, which we know is the right call. Until Requiem straight into Spirit here, you imagine.
Oh yeah, I mean, what else is there?
He might shoot the sun, but
For what? I think he's already done it also.
He's literally in glow mode. The only thing that it could have is lights, and well, we know it's not there.
yes.
All right, well done everyone for the hype train. That's a level 4.
Holy heck.
It's a squirrel. Oh, that's a cute squirrel.
That is Hype Shock.
Shocked Pikachu, but not electric. Yeah, it literally is Shocked Pikachu without being an electric type. I love it. Yep, and there's the Requiem, as we thought. Nice, Alamth.
West is doing the strategy where he lines up Dark Link on his outside shoulder, and the slash from left-handed Link gets him on the swing through. And here is his mirror shield.
Alright, that's glow mode for West0pher.
Safe quitting, moving back to the entrance of the temple, and so this is something that prieR previously peaked, I think, but couldn't get, the boss key in Spirit Temple.
Yep. Tried to hover boots over there, I think, and couldn't quite get it to tick, so just decided to have to come back anyway and do it then.
I'm not sure that's actually possible to hover boots over there.
Oh, either way, they got it now.
Alright, so that is so far 2 minutes behind for West0pher.
The only thing that West has that prieR doesn't have is the big Auron sword.
Ooh.
Is that gonna be a 2-minute time save?
Maybe not
We'll
by
have to see.
itself, but
I don't think it'll be that. I don't think that'll be enough.
it won't be it by itself, but combined with, like, you know, the actual, you know, movement and executions and everything, it is very possible that a single mess up could cost prieR everything.
Yeah, neither got the insta kill on Morpher, so pretty equal fights in terms of timing. It's West0pher with big Auron sword. the amoeba's not going to cause a problem as well. Also, I found out the other day why you don't shine the light onto all those sun faces in that room, and you leave the fourth one vacant.
Okay, why?
It's a wall master.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
Because it always confused me why runners always left it, and I assumed there's obviously something not worth doing there, but I didn't know what it was.
That's like only slightly better than surprise spiders.
What are wall masters if not spiders of the hands?
and that is 3:18:30 for West0pher entering the blue warp. So 3 minutes 30 seconds behind prieR here.
That's quite a... Yeah, this late on, early in a seed, absolutely you can make it up. This late on, maybe not.
You know what that is, though? Just about 1 chickens.
And it was the first thing both of them did.
If that actually... Oh my god, seriously.
I couldn't resist Dastar, I'm sorry.
You're just giving me a bigger pedestal to stand on. Just an even bigger soapbox.
Obviously, we've still got the... Yeah, while we don't know where those light arrows are, there's potentially more execution, a tiny bit more routing that comes into play.
And there's also the RNG involved in TrollRova, as Mage26 points out. If TrollRova decides to just be a jerk, that's it. That could absolutely end it.
Yeah, that could absolutely be a jerk to prieR and get a clean fight for West0pher, and they're pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah, this race is, at the moment, you feel like it's prieR's race to lose, but it's not a done thing. It is not a done thing.
I don't even think it's prieR's race to lose. It's so close, I wouldn't make that call.
Too close to call for the moment.
Let me. I will rephrase that. prieR has the slight advantage.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Yes, I get what you meant, but that was my...
Speaking of big chests...
Yes, you are correct, Archangel Ace. That did hurt him, and honestly, he went there at exactly the last moment where he could have turned this around. Because even just a little bit later... Well, he's still 2.5 or so minutes behind right now. Imagine what would have happened if he went a little bit later.
KLO's bang on, the lab dive now in logic.
Sure. My arrows in Lake Hylia, sure.
That would be trolly as heck.
I would love
it. It's possible.
Serenade out there, grab it, get the fuck out of there. But
we all know it's gonna be the first world tour for having to go to well, right?
Would you Nocturne over to... If it turns out that the, would you Nocturne over to Kakariko and pick up Burning Cack if it had a chance of being Prelude, depending on where the light arrows are?
No.
Is it fast? So from getting out of here, what's your fastest way to back to Hyrule Castle anyway? Would you have to go through Kakariko Village as it is?
Yeah, unless you just take a horse from the lake, which I don't know if that's faster.
No, it is not. So yeah, I mean, you Nocturne out of principle, but eh.
So yeah, you're just getting that song anyway. And if it's Prelude, you save a couple seconds. Minutes, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Now, I have no idea exactly how much this matters or how much it's related, but I just had the race room open, and their ratings or whatever for Zooter is literally 60 points apart.
I think these are ELO ratings, but I don't know enough about that to...
I mean, I just see the very similar numbers, and I'm like, hey, you know, these are very similar level racers, and we see that right here. Or at least
Let's
I'm
see
assuming that's what it means.
No, that's pretty much how it works. I'm just going to do a little bit of digging into how they've done in Challenge Cup so far, because obviously you've won all your knockout games, but rather than the top 64 bracket where it's double elimination, Challenge Cup has pool play, and so you're in a group of 4, and the top 2 seeds from each pool end up going through to the bracket where it is just single elimination. So
I can save you the trouble. West0pher is
Go ahead.
in Challenge Cup.
Yeah, and prieR dropped their first game of the tournament, and then from that point forward has not lost.
Who? Do I remember something about them being in like the same group or something, or is that something else?
Not for this.
Okay.
prieR obviously has lost the first game of the two. But
Yes.
yeah, West0pher so far this Challenge Cup season has not lost a single game.
That'll just even raise the hype for Game 3 even harder if prieR does pull it off.
True
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Flea and prieR were in the same group in semifinals. Thank you, Chuckles.
Alright, that is TwinRover beaten at 3:23.50. We'll compare blue warps here again to see how the distance developed in. Oh, that's a little. That'll cost a few seconds.
Chorova not being a terrible troll for prieR, which I'm sure he loves to see. Yeah, I believe Hyrule 3 is just a hint and a cow.
That's true. And a skull, I think.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yep.
It's very likely at this point, barring something going wrong, that we're getting that Game 3.
Indeed. 3:24.20 stepping into the blue warp for prieR. So let's see how West0pher does.
Yeah. Until prieR has delivered the final blow, it ain't over.
Oh, there's also the Iron Knuckle, not just Trollrova, right?
That is true.
So West still has to kill Naburu.
What? It's Naburu.
Oh shit!
Liberate
Spoiler
Naburu from her curse.
Spoilers on a 25-30-year-old video game.
Yeah, prieR's going through Kakariko on his way back.
I mean, you gotta go through there anyway, so you might as well. And it is
There's
Prelude, so...
Well,
And he
saves
wins
us
the
a few seconds.
50-50.
Which means they know exactly where to go if he does call bottom of the well. Oh wait, no, they're gonna get it right now. Never mind.
Yep.
Yep.
And he'll pick up the Prelude check, which will be Solemn Storms.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the prediction, and it looks like it ended at 51% said inside Ganon's castle for light arrows.
That is gutsy.
Yeah, so, and we're at like literally 91,000 versus 88,700. It's so freaking close on that bet. And obviously it's close, so you can't change it, but that's a 50-50 flip pretty much. Man, did you know that HerveyFan9000 could predict the future? They said they were going to get shot, and bam, there they go.
Jeez.
Oh, hey, they're back. So 3:24.20 was the blue warp out of TwinRover.
And 3:26.05 the bridge spawn for prieR.
It's over 2 minutes behind at this point. If prieR just has a normal, decent Ganon, they'll be okay.
Well, depends where the light arrows are.
I guess that's a good point, sorry.
We are not out of the woods yet.
I got ahead of myself.
I mean, they could just be in the validation chest. If they're in the validation chest, by the way, I did not check the spoiler log.
I
thank
did.
God.
I did, they're not there.
That's a relief. These Star
Yeah,
Fox not
looks like
playing nice.
West0pher did not win a lot of time here.
But he's going to pick up the key because he knows there's a decent chance that Mike has the light arrows.
I hate that so much that I didn't think of it first. I'm so mad about that.
Here's the Spice Girls, Salt and Pepper. The black and white iron knuckle.
Stepping into the blue warp at exactly 3:27:50, so that is basically unchanged. Still about 3 minutes 30 seconds behind West0pher is.
Without Goron sword, that is a really, really good iron knuckle fight.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting for. Oh, that's not the right door. I was like, wait, didn't you get Ferrars out here, prieR? Wrong door.
He's not scumming it.
Ferrars recasts it. Iron Spice and Knuckle Spice. Oh gosh.
Hope an age change is required so we can have the full bingo board, a legitimate full bingo board. Because every time we've always, you know, like, fudged on like one item on the tracker. This would actually be a legitimate bingo board.
Yeah, the only
Worthy
thing
of a
we'd be
final.
missing is we'd be missing is 50 skulls.
And it is my castle.
Damn it, Mike!
No. It's not an age change. We don't get tracker percent. I'm sorry.
Boo.
Pay the damn thing out.
Also, yay!
Yes, I'm paying it out. Oh,
Meh.
purple already played.
Enjoy your
Thanks.
friggin' points.
I will. Thanks, Dastar.
Hey, I'm the one who made you bet more, so I guess that's on me, you know.
Okay, prieR is choosing to go light trial. That makes sense. It is the most dense location. That's a big chest.
And
That's two big
two
chests.
biggies.
Oh no! Oh boy!
There they are.
Goodies.
Thank you. There's
GG! That's
lemon
it.
lollipop. We're back.
See ya. Double
don't- I don't-
yellows.
I don't know why I said that. I really hate that name for it.
I
But
know,
there
right?
there are the double defense.
Both items in the same spot, double yellow items in the yellow trial. Just, oh my god.
Now this
Double yellows in motorsport means slow the heck down. Not likely that prieR is going to do that.
Lady Draco, double defense or DD or double Ds. That's why.
Did we mention that this community sometimes has a bit simple humor?
I mean, have you listened to me talk ever?
No
The answer
comment.
is, unfortunately, yes.
Meanwhile, we're going to jam out in a bit of 23-8 time to Ganondorf.
Alright. Oh, first shot on the tennis. Oh, missing the jump slash.
Not even using a bottle to reflect that light ball.
But has perfect
Oh,
rhythm for the one cycle.
Just
Well
about
done.
squeezing it in there. And
Well
a good
done,
iron knuckle
prieR.
fight for... Actually, a clutch iron knuckle fight for West, because they were down to one heart by the time Salt-N-Pepa had been shaken out.
Alright. Get out your cutting boards and your knives. It's bacon time.
So, with apologies to August 40th, at just over 3.5 hours in, here's Ganon.
In best regards. Yeah, this is game 3.
That's awesome. On one hand, I love to see it. It's just the content. It's so good. But on the other hand, you feel bad for West0pher because you know they're going to be feeling bad about missing that domain stuff.
Right, I'm hungry. Could someone give me a good recipe for like a bacon sandwich or something?
We can try.
Just you got a blade to cut the meat. You're gonna cook it in the oven using light magic.
But
if
before
you're-
that, you tenderize it.
Yeah, and you can also, I mean, if you feel like it, you can also bring out some nuts and give it some flavor. I want to see that in the finals. I really do. I just want to see someone nut on Ganon on the finals.
Best item in the game.
KLO, what are we doing? Bacon mass production. Any more questions? I don't think so.
And one last time, yeet!
That rock.
Oh, and
Does West go left or right?
they're gonna go left. I don't know what it is, but it's all about clockwise when they see that.
Is that another biggie? Did we miss that big chest before? Are there
No, there
3
was a small
biggies in this
chest.
room?
2. It's double defense and lights. Get your
No,
GGs
in
in the
chat.
chat. 3, 33, 19.
Could
As
have
West
waited
pulls the light
14
arrows.
more seconds, prieR.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. But G heckin' G.
Wow. What a race.
Yes, indeed.
I hope they want to do the interview. I really do. I this was insane.
Ridiculous.
Now, I know that it's also being restreamed in French as well.
Good point.
So we'll see if they are happy and willing to jump into a potential post-match interview.
I also wouldn't blame them if they needed a few minutes after that.
This was 3.5 hours of racings. Yeah, take 5.
Seriously.
Yeah, it is never expected that runners have to join us for an interview. Do need to stress that out.
But it is always appreciated.
Absolutely.
I have more time to join this time. I think we can manage. Also, trackers, if you want the bingo board, this is your chance. Just saying.
Also,
Yo,
if we do
tracker.
have-
Yo, it's prieR. Hello, prieR.
Hello, congratulations, and GG's.
GG's.
Hello, thanks.
That was a race and a half right there. How do you feel? Yo, it's prieR. Hello,
Oh,
prieR.
what a seed. That was something.
Hello, congratulations.
That was
and
definitely
GG's.
something. Our dungeons for Requiem. It was a good idea to check it early enough to know that information, but I don't know. I gave my best. I tried to stay fluent on my execution. I last locked my my armor on 20 skulls, so I can feel really good at that point. But I gave
Hey,
my best.
and GG's to West0pher. Welcome in. Commiserations, but that was a really close race. West0pher, you are muted, by the way.
Yeah, after 3.5 hours to be
GG.
GG.
GG's, to be about 3 minutes apart after 3.5 hours it's a bit of it's a real slog. It's a real slog of a seed.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
We don't blame you. We were watching.
Ugh.
So I think we probably know the answer watching the restream, but how do you feel about this one?
I felt better, a lot better about seeds,
Yeah.
about Rando. But yeah, it's okay. It was all right.
That's Zora's domain hint, huh?
God,
Yeah.
did we see the other one? Where was the other one?
No,
saw
We
it.
haven't
have
seen
no
it.
idea.
We never saw the second hint for that or the 50 is dead.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get a 50 hint.
Yeah. We
I
did notice
didn't.
you stopped collecting skulls and you did get a few after 20, but you gave up after a bit, I think.
I gave up after I saw 40 was dead,
Yeah.
and then yeah,
Made an executive decision. If it's on 50, I lose, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
Well, that one paid off at least.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
yeah, you basically chose the exact perfect time to go back to the domain as a child and find that hint and get that Kakiri sword. That was literally the last chance you had at that point to come back, and you
used it.
used it. It was perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for a lot more than that at that point.
Sure.
But at the end there, it was just so close that we were all just watching with bated breath here because we saw prieR about 2.5 minutes ahead going into Morpha's blue warp. And then about the same coming out of Twin Rova's Blue Warp? Do I have that right, Tobias?
Yeah, just about. Thing is, I mean, basically from Morpha onwards, you were basically 3.5 minutes apart. Like there was maybe a few seconds towards one side or the other, but that was an awesome execution race after that. Just both of you had excellent execution and were really neck and neck there.
Yeah, what did you make of the path hints? Because at one point it looked like they might be quite convoluted, and in the end they turned out to be relatively straightforward.
Simple.
Yeah, they were. Hmm. Yeah, once I found the hammer on 20, then yeah, it all fell into place.
So prieR, you went to South Hyrule Field pretty early.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I was curious about that play, but they paid off hugely. That was early explosives and an early, what was it? Magic for you.
I think I did a route like Ranch, Kokiri Forest. I had Serenade at that point, so uh, I knew I could go back quickly to the lake, and I did the right lake Gerudo Valley Lake. So I was happy to find find shoes. Yeah, I had something like magic early.
Yeah, you went to the open grotto and got a 20-pack of chews, and then went to the bomb grotto by the lake entrance and found Magic 1.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
literally right after each other. It was pretty impressive to see in under, like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Nice.
Yeah, the first half of the seed was generally making use of those early explosives and kind of doing some checks that were logically unavailable. Well, Rest was following it a little bit more, following the logic a little bit more strictly, I think. So it made for a really interesting race to watch, seeing the two of you kind of diverge in routes and then kind of dovetail later on. You kind of crossed over in the various checks.
Yeah. West
Yeah,
also...
I can
West,
imagine when you have no explosive. Yes, the routing could be very different at that point. The 20-pack shoes was very important for me. I tried my best to maximize routing efficiency. So that's what I did.
I mean, you clearly did a decent job at it. I mean... Now we did
Nice.
also see that West did push Skulls harder at first, and that paid off for him getting that hammer earlier. And after peeking that Hammer Rocks check and seeing that it was a big check, which turned out to be pretty important, that really did pay off. It's like Benji said, it's really just divergence and fishtailing, and goddamn, that was a race.
Yeah, you know it's going to be a good race when you spawn like at the top end of Kakariko Village, and the first thing both runners do is immediately pick up a chicken.
Heck yeah.
I did enjoy that. I am normally a chicken
For the
hater, and
fans.
I am
For,
normally a chicken hater, and even I enjoyed that.
for the fans. Yeah, you got to do it sometimes.
Mhm. And
So,
I mean, it
now,
makes sense. It's one of those checks that takes a decent amount of time sink, but it's right there, and it's better to do it now than kind of leave it off for 3 hours and then go back and do it.
for sure.
I agree.
Now the good news is, well, good news for you, prieR, but not as good for West. You are going to have to do this again. One more
yeah.
race.
Oh my God.
Game 3 is forced for all the marbles. Obviously, from the content angle, we love to see it. I'm sure you don't want to have another one of these, at least one like this seed. But we're gonna look forward to seeing this all come to an end here.
Yeah, it's been a great tournament so far, and
Wait, hold up. West, was that your first loss this tournament?
yeah, it was actually.
Holy crap.
I mean, great tournament is the understatement of a century. Then
Yeah, I'm completely undefeated until game 2 of the finals. Yeah, great tournament.
Yeah, you know.
No, dude, that's insane.
Yeah, thank you.
You're insane.
Thanks.
But no, you both are really good at this, and I, for one, loved watching this. I'm sure my co-coms will agree with me on that one.
Yeah, there
we
was
are
there were
100.
so many checks that it would have been easy to kind of forget about or orphan, and it seemed
Mm.
the majority of the time, both of you kind of had that instinct of mustn't forget this check. You know, both had the instinct to kind of go deeper into the fire temple when the routing could have taken you elsewhere, and of course that's where Ruto's letter was, so that paid off. Yeah, very close the entire way, and thanks for letting us restream it and commentate on it. It was an absolute joy.
Thank you for restreaming. We appreciate it.
And we'll hopefully look forward to doing one more for you guys, at least in the Challenge Cup settings. At least, maybe
Right.
we'll hopefully see you in other formats as well. But this third match upcoming, whenever you guys get it scheduled, we're gonna put on a good one. I hope, because that's gonna be big.
I mean, Dastar, how do you feel about taking time off work for this?
Look, listen, you do that one time, and yes, I totally took off work today to do this. Anyway, look, I mean, I can you blame me?
Was it
No,
worth it?
This was
worth
Hopefully.
absolutely friggin' worth it. Are you kidding?
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Oh no,
That's awesome.
Yeah, for a 3.5 hour seed where neither of you had your first kind of acquired medallion to till about halfway through.
That's
You
true.
made you made it really fun to watch.
Yeah. With the exception of the foolish stone forest requirement. Bleh.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Nope. But
Oh,
yeah,
well.
no, this was huge. And look, if I got to take time off for game 3, I will. But that's the point. That's not the point. Anyway, do you guys have anything else to add to this race here?
Yeah, I'm joining West0pher to thank you for all the organization in this tournament. People who invest time to make it live. So thank you very much. And it's always a blast, and I'm really proud to be playing with West0pher for the finals, and I think we'll do our best to keep the show up for the last match, and I wish him good luck, and see you next time.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I think I can speak for everyone here when we say that we're all looking forward to that, and we hope to see you again next time. But I think, Tobias, you want to shout out everybody here?
I think
You
it's
seem to be on
time
top
for
of it.
us. I think it's time for us to do one last thing, and that is to shout out everyone, all the volunteers in the background who made this restream possible again. Starting, of course, again with prieR and West0pher. Folks, if you aren't following them on Twitch yet, please, you need to change that. But also thank you to the super stacked team of volunteers that we had today. Lady Draco, Baby Shark and Purple on tracking. Benji and Dastar, my co-commentators. Hell Knight, our restreamer, and Baseball, our race monitor. This was awesome. This was a great race to watch. Thanks to all of you. And I am in awe. And thanks also to you, Chad, for being here and for making it a great experience.
Thanks to you as well, of course, Tobias.
Yeah, thank you guys for making all this a load of fun to do with you guys. And of course, like I said, to chat, to the racers, to the volunteers. Couldn't ask for a better group of people. Hell Knight, I mean, you're the brains behind the outfit. Thank you for all of it, and we got one more race coming up at some point, we hope. So let's see if we can send everyone off right now with a raid, but after the last race with a bang.
Let's see where we can raid.
15 people won about 90,000 channel points on that Light Arrows bet.
Jeez.
Damn.
yeah, last prediction on this channel was light arrows. Where are they? Inside Ganon's castle or anywhere?
And it was basically split down the middle.
Wow.
Is Hell Knight around? That's gonna make